Space, the final frontier.
Aye, Captain. You can choose your space with a Serta.
Don't cling on to that old mattress. Dual Comfort Serta mattresses let you have softer, firm on the same mattress. Boldly dream like you never dreamed before. Beam on board to the side that's right for you. And at Dodge, set your savings for stunning.
Captain, you won't be undersold? Make it so. A logical choice. Live long and space.
What the world is cooking? I bet you don't have the balance to do this. Ready? Interlock your hands, push down, and look at the bottom of your foot behind you. Aye.
Right, yeah.
So when they came in, yeah, I put the hammer back on the fence.
Yeah.
But I thought they were here because my wife made some oyster stuffing that was really good, honey. You really did it good.
Wow.
Oh boy.
That's how you keep pussy happy.
Yeah. It's not what he said when you weren't in the room, Gina, just so you know.
What do you call it? Testosterone police.
That was me getting handcuffed by Mike as a woman. I'm not a woman. I'm not a woman.
So fast, you really got to watch it a few times to capture everything. Yeah. They go, listen, the cops show up. They go, there's a guy impersonating a pool guy. You didn't give him any money, did you?
Some idiots actually believed it was a pool guy. So I always want to double check. What is the latest pool update?
We're back up to 52.
52 grand?
Right. Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
It's Red Squirrel, and it's story time. We have a book today. Who will help Jack off the horse? Jack got himself into a horse, high up in the air. To get him down into the ground, we might need some stairs. Jack's gonna need to get off. I'm Morse. Morse, of course. Would you help Jack off the horse? I do not like you, Morse, of course. If you were mine, we would divorce. I would not, could not, Morse, of course. I would not help Jack off the horse. Would you do it here or there? I would not do it here or there. I would not do it anywhere. If he got up there somehow, would you help Jack off a cow? All I can say is, wow. I would not help Jack off a cow. Not here, not there, not then, not now. I would not help Jack off a cow. Perhaps if we were on a boat, would you help Jack off a goat? I would not help Jack off a goat. Not here, not there, not on a boat.
I love meat sticks. Who's with me? Who loves them? Who loves a good meat stick? Chewing on it, sucking on it.
Let's talk about your cable ace award.
Let's talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage?
That's not your jam. It's not your thing. You don't like it?
It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. Get in here. Let's do it. We are doing it. It's BF Live, Streamshow 174. What is good in the Streamshow hood? How is everybody doing today? Are you ready? We're going to start off the weekend early in the midday, folks. How are you doing today? I'm your boy, Bobby. What's good? Are those two old geezers still over there doing squirrel talk? I'm talking about Bob Levy and Tom Gully. Maybe they're running a little late over there, but Bob's pretty good about it. Kind of wrapping up the show because he knows that BF Live is happening right now. What are you doing for the next 3 hours, folks? I hope you want to hang out with me because it's 12 o'clock right here on the East Coast of the United States. That means some of you are going to work, taking your break right now, having a ham sandwich, or maybe some bad leftovers. Well, come on, man, put us in your ear. We'll get you through your midday. We're going to do the BF Live other news or the not-so-serious news. We'll tack on our miserable news history moment at the end of it. We're going to do Soulful Horoscope Readings, Cyke Labs Content for the ladies. We got a lot of fun stuff to get on with. So maybe we're going to have to keep the chat family checking a little brief today. Well, why don't we start with my bro, you know. Let me take this out of the backstage. He's my bro, you know, my friend and yours. Let's say hello to Scott Fitzpatrick.
Hoya.
Hoya and happy Friday, Scott. What's good, buddy?
Right
How you
on.
doing?
Doing pretty good.
Doing pretty good. Yeah, how'd you do with no filter last night?
Well, it started off pretty good and it ended pretty good, but as always, or as a lot of times, it gets the little drama in the middle. I don't know if we'll see Jerry again.
Yeah, I saw some rumblings going on in our chat about Jerry maybe getting kicked out of the show last night. So that normally means that Jerry was acting like himself, really, is what he was acting like.
Yeah, I mentioned going to the bathroom, and he says, and then it was a little bit odd. He wanted me to go to the bathroom. Because then I waited, but then he said, when you go to the bathroom, Scott, go to the bathroom. I'm going to time you. And when I come back, they was all gone. It already happened. I don't know what happened really.
Oh wow! So you walk away for a minute. What did you do? I went away for a minute to piss, and everything went to hell in a handbag, huh?
So it was almost like he wanted to know what I wanted to see what was getting ready to happen or something.
Oh wow! Like go to the bathroom because I'm about ready to act like an asshole, and I don't want to do it around somebody that I respect, kind of thing.
That's the way the vibe I got from it. Yeah.
Oh, that's the vibe you took. Well, I did see rumblings of this last night going around in our personal chat, and I saw that it has to do with our friend Tiffany, right?
Yeah, right.
Once again, yeah. So there you go. Well, shout out to everybody. Don't know what happened though. But that's cool, buddy. Well, how about your walking videos? It was nice seeing Stormy check in yesterday with her walking video. How'd you doing today?
Yep, I got my steps in, but my videos have been made because I crop dusted Bobby a couple times in my walks. And so I got my crop dusting videos. I just loaded up and but I got around to fix. I got everybody's got 100 projects you never get to. I've got to fixing some things around the place. That's about all I've done.
Very good, man. Well, it was great to see Stormy pop in yesterday. She was kind of inspired by you, and you know what? Both of you guys inspired me, Scott. So I'm going to show you what I did yesterday after the show. You and Stormy inspired me. So let me look at my little video file right here. And let me show you what I got down with right after the show yesterday based on the inspiration that I got from you and Stormy. If I can find where I put the freaking video. I don't even know what the hell did I call it. Shit. Oh, there it is. Here it is. Right here. Check it out, Scott. You inspired this. Riding. I might not be doing walking, guys. This is BF Live. I'm inspired by Scott and Stormy. So right after BF Live 173 on Thursday, I'm hitting the trail, riding. BF Live riding, just seeing my trail. Got a nice little trail with walking distance of our house. Hopefully I don't wreck while I'm doing this because I'm driving with one hand and filming with the other. But this is BF Live, riding later. Riding, Scott.
I bet they hit, man. I feel like they're gonna hit.
I like a bicycle. That was my first mode of freedom, Scott. I think maybe that was the same for a lot of us when we were younger. You know?
Yeah, that was a big part of my life. But then I let so many years go by that when I get on a bike now, that seat hurts.
Does it really?
Yeah, I can't sit on the bike no more.
That's not so much of a problem, but I had to make sure because I was holding the phone with this hand and I was riding the bike with the other hand, and some of them stones were getting kind of big there, Scott. So I had to cut off the video before it got too shaky there, man. But you and Stormy inspired me to get my ass out of my seat and go out. So I went out on my trail yesterday and I'm riding now. I'm gonna make that my thing, maybe riding. So
it's cool, man.
Good shit, man. So that's what I got down with yesterday. And shout out to Stormy for checking in yesterday. And shout out to all the cool people that are in the chat. Let's have some fun for the next 3 hours, Scott. I see 91 chats piling up, buddy. But you know the ladies get on me when I take too long to get around for the ladies segment, right? They get a little impatient with me, don't they?
We're doing it.
We are, yeah, well, you're like, yeah, we're doing it. That's right, we are doing it. You know why we're doing it, Scott? Because it is Friday after all.
We are making the weekends longer than the weeks, and we'll do it again because it's Friday!
Come on now. Shout out to the people that are making it through a long week. It's Friday, folks, but we're not going to wait till Friday night to have fun. We're going to have fun right here in the midday for the next 3 hours, right here on BF Live, Stream Show 174. Now, Scott, I see 95 chats piling up in the chat family check-in, buddy. But like I said, I don't want to have the ladies get mad at me, so I might have to graze through some of these or go past some of them. But let's see what we can get into. I'll run the element. The glasses are already on, and let's get into the BF Live chat family check-in. You ready to go, bro?
Right on. Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hey, let's do it. It's the BF Live opening chat family check-in. We're gonna breeze through. I got breeze and glaze, and I got glaze out of it. We're gonna breeze through this as fast as we can. Live Ween says, "Happy Friday," and let's do it, y'all. How you doing, Live Ween? Hoya to my friend, the Reverend Wild Bill. Buckshot Kid, it's been a minute since I've seen our friend Buckshot Kid in here. What's good, Buckshot? How you been, man? Happy Friday. Esther, what's up, sucker? Saying good afternoon and happy Friday, you heathens. And Hoya, our Donkey Kongington checks in. Donkey. I saw you over in the Levyverse chat, and I shouted you out real quick. Bob, did you happen to watch Bob a little bit this morning?
I was down walking. And,
walking?
Yeah, I didn't catch none of it. I probably will after this show here.
All right, Scott. Now, you got I see you got a sign of the cross. Somebody holding a priest up behind you. Tell us all about that.
I was, after we watched The Exorcist and all what that was all about.
Yes.
And then I came here a while. I was looking for some crosses or something on Google, some crosses, and I come across this picture. And I don't know, have you ever seen Wild Bill?
Oh, yes, I met Wild Bill. Yes, I've had a. Yes.
I come across this picture and it looks a lot like him.
It could be a younger Wild Bill. Right. We'll have to see. I don't know. Hey, Scott, I think next Thursday is going to be the actual day of Halloween, buddy. So I'm going to shout out now. I'll let Wild Bill know if he's in the chat, which I believe he is already. Maybe we'll have Wild Bill on and we'll do a little Halloween show next Thursday. We'll talk a little Halloween stuff.
He'd be the man. Him and Bobby and Nick are the people that you'd want on here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I want all three of you because I know you're no stranger to the horror genre at all. Donkey Kong says, "Happy National Potato Week." This is tremendous, says Two Joints. That's what she said. That's what she said. Positive vibes, other news, and Cyke content coming your way, Two Joints. Do you feel that? The Reverend Wild Bill's here, and he does feel it. And you know what I feel he's feeling? I feel it's a Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Oh, shit, they know it's about to go down. So does Donkey Kongington. The Reverend Wild Bill getting the shout-out love from Two Joints. Donkey Kongington, good morning from Two Joints. The Reverend Wild Bill says Two Joints Hoya. On Esther, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Donkey Kongington, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. On Esther says Hoya, Reverend Wild Bill, Live Ween, Buckshot Kid, Donkey Kong, and Two Joints. Two Joints shouts out Auntie Esther, good morning. The Reverend Wild Bill says greetings from Hotlanta. My nephew, Rob Saul, knocked me up. Hoya to Mr. and Mrs. to Mr. This is our friends, Mr. and Mrs.
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
they're having a lot of fun with the more suitable screen names. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Rob the Dog Wester Saul. Thanks, thanks, Bob from Space Chief 75. Space Chief Hoya from Two Joints. My nephew, Rob Saul, knocked me up. Hoya. That's funny. Wrong show, says Space Chief 75. He didn't know if he was on Levyverse chat or the BF Live chat. Space Chief 75, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Space Chief 75 says, I'm having a weird morning. Well, join the crew. Hey, Rev from Space Chief 75. Our boy right here, Scott Fitzpatrick, checks in. Scott! And he shouts out Ween, Wild Bill, Buckshot, On Esther, Donkey, Two Joints, Nephew, and Space Chief 75. Two Joints getting the love from Space Chief 75. Two Joints saying, Scott, good morning, buddy. Weird mornings are the best, says the Reverend Wild Bill. You're getting the shout out love from Scott! Space Chief 75. Whoa, it skipped on me again. It says, son of a bitch. It skipped real big. God damn, it skipped all the way down to the bottom. Son of a bitch. All right. Kenneth Pogue, Hoya, Kenneth Pogue. Oh, hey, Kenneth Pogue's in here. What's up, brother? How you doing? Meat Stick, where is the ladies segment? Son of a bitch. Really? We just got here. Levy Horse. There's the shout out love for Scott. Oh, I got to remember to get this book about the one from the opening from the liftoff reel.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Bobby Nick read that to sleep stream with me and Andrew. By the way, I think he's here in backstage, Bobby Nick.
Oh, he is. Thank you, buddy. I was looking at everything else. I didn't see it, and I didn't hear the little boop. Well, he's my friend. He's your friend. He's the bro you know from the Great White North. Let's bring him in and say hello to Sir Bobby Nick. Hey, Bobby.
Hello, everybody.
Bobby. How you doing, my friend?
Not too bad. I was up late last night. Holy crap. Me and Wendy did a show at like 2:00 in the morning.
Did you?
I was like,
yes.
Yeah, sure. She hit me up. She's like, let's do a show.
Bro.
And I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. I can't sleep anyway.
I was just shutting down my computer and I went, no, Wendy, I can't do that. I would have been up for like another hour or so. And that was 2 a.m. East my time, Bobby Nick. Right. So I know I saw that link come out too. So you're just getting around. This is your first show of the day today, huh?
First show of the day.
Well, since you're jumping in real quick, let me show you what Stormy jumping in yesterday and Scott doing their thing. They inspired me, Bobby Nick.
Really?
Yeah, so let me show you this.
Were you doing some walking?
Something like that. Oh. Riding.
Oh,
I might not be doing walking, guys.
I like it.
I got to do my own thing. You know.
I'm inspired by Scott and Stormy. So right after BF Live 173 on Thursday, I'm hitting the trail, riding. BF Live riding, just seeing my trail. We got a nice little trail with walking distance of our house. Hopefully I don't wreck while I'm doing this because I'm driving with one hand and filming with the other. So this is BF Live riding later.
There you go.
Oh, very nice. But, you know, as great as that is, I see that Scott has a soda today.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Well, is it your prize, Scott, because you did good today by taking your walk?
It is, and I've drank a few over the list this week. I went a little heavier than I should have, but I've lost weight. It's all. I don't feel guilty on.
It's all part of the balance. It's all part of your game that you got going on.
Yeah, I don't feel
Scott.
guilty.
Scott wants to remind you got to get about the book about jacking off the horse so we can get Andrew to read it on No Filter with Andrew and friends.
For sure.
That would be a lot of fun. Space Chief 75 getting the Hoya from Aunt Esther. Her nails look sandblasted on, says Two Joints. Scott is getting a shout out love from the Red and Wild Bill. Scott! There you go. We got the meat stick and all. I blazed through some of these. We got to get to all the fun stuff today. I can't have the ladies yelling at me again yesterday, like they did yesterday, Bobby Nick, right?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
They get a little, matter of fact, the Mrs. Rob the dog, Mr. Soul, checked in. She's already ready for it. Yo, Don, what's up, buddy? We were hanging out in the Levyverse chat. I see Kenneth Pogues in here saying, hey, Bobby. And I see Don, all the boys, all the people were over in the chat family over on the Levyverse earlier. Cyke Clyde checks in and Mrs. Cyke Clyde checks in. Ding Dong checks in. Good morning. Saw them over there too. They are in love. Old people sent me, said such stuff. Hey. Were they still doing squirrel talk over there, Stachunksta? They talked a lot about squirrels and squirrels crawling up in Bob's car and causing him problems. So it turned into a little bit of squirrel talk over there. The Rebel Mob Bill says, be sure to hit that like, smash that share, and be sure to ring that bell. Ring that bell. Ring that bell. Ding, dong, ding. And there it is. Two Joints getting love from Kenneth Pogue on Esther saying Cyke and Ding Dong Hoya. Hoya on Esther. 3 1-hour shows, the best in the biz. Thank you. That's what we're doing here on BF Live. Good afternoon, Bobby and Scott. I dropped the dog molester to be more family friendly. Rob, my aunt is 2 months pregnant with my kid Saul. There you go. I like the names just get better and better. I love it. So here we go. Let's play the other one for you then.
I was raised by a gay man.
There you go. Cyke says, I need to start making 2 videos a day so Bob can show one and BF can show one. Bob's morning show is throwing a wrench in my spokes. Yeah, before Bob got in front of me, and I'm so grateful that Bob plans his show around me so it's no overlap. But it's giving Bob the opportunity to play some Cyke Labs content before I get a chance to. But that's okay, because not everybody saw it, and I'm going to play it again during my Cyke Labs content segment. That's never too long, no matter what the ladies say. It's not long enough. I'm okay, says Tiffany Washington checking in. Hey, Tiff, how you doing? Hey, Tiff, from our friend Don. You seem like a cool young grandpa, Scott. Cool young grandpa.
How do you know I'm a grandpa?
Whoa, wait a minute. How about that?
Okay.
They must watch you a lot. They're paying attention. They're counting kids. Shout out to the 27 people over here. What are you doing for the next 3 hours, folks? I hope you want to hang out with me because we're going to do the BF Live other news. We're going to tag on our miserable news history moment. We'll do Soulful Horoscope Readings, Cyke Labs Content for the ladies, and whatever fun we can get to in the next 3 hours. So let's keep going. Yo, what's up? You're welcome, Tiff. Hoya from Durkee Threads checking in. Durkee Threads is the merch creator and provider for Bob Levy, and the link is running constantly throughout this show. New BF Live, rolling, 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 keep rolling. Talk amongst yourselves, says the Reverend Bill. Oh.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I'll give you a topic. My sister Kathy checks in and says, Hoya. A wonderful weekend to all. And to that, I say, Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Get a Hoya. Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Dave Daff, he hadn't been around for a minute. Hey, don't go from Cyke Clyde. Stacey Allen says, is it time for the juicy man meat yet? This is all you get so far until you wait for the ladies segment, which is coming up soon. Right here on BF Live. I will have that for you. Patient ladies, hang on.
Show her them guns. Come on. Give her a little taste.
Well. Yeah. He had the gun show yesterday.
Show her them guns.
Oh, you know what? I looked at myself and you know, my mind's eye is different than my whatever I was seeing there on the screen. And I wasn't, I got to tighten this up a little bit.
Oh, you were impressing some people with your gun show yesterday.
Man, I don't
you had
know.
No gun show going on.
People are seeing something different, dude.
Granny says BF eats his ice cream cone first. You don't even want to see how I eat corn on the cob. How you doing there? Hey, Granny in the midday. Granny Hoyer from the Reverend Wild Bill. Granny, that's something a terrorist would do. Son of a bitch. Bobby Nick, dude from Two Joints, checking in.
Joints.
What a boot, Bobby Nick, says the Reverend Wild Bill.
Rev, how's it going, man?
Sir Bobby Nigger Canada, I bring you gifts of William Shatner, Labatt, and Blue, and Tortieri. Well, do you know that last word?
I'm not even sure what that is.
Whoa. I was going to send you to Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner to find out about that.
Oh, no, I have no
idea. They see me rolling. They hating. They trolling. They try to catch BF riding dirty. Don't catch me riding dirty.
You know what's funny? Last night, I busted a Canadian in the chat because they mentioned Coffee Crisp.
Oh, tell us the significance of the bust. We don't get it. You busted them.
They mentioned Coffee Crisp. Now Coffee Crisp is a Canadian chocolate bar.
Hold up. And now, coming to you from the Great White North, it's Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner.
It's a beauty way to go.
Oh, beauty, go.
Okay.
Oh, beauty, go.
So this must be a good one. If Bobby Nick burned a fellow Canadian, Bobby Nick, please tell us all, enlighten us all of what a coffee crisp is in Canada.
Well, it's a Canadian only for some reason chocolate bar that I've been familiar with for a long time.
Okay.
It has wafers on the inside. It's chocolate on the outside. Oh my God, it is so delicious.
We call that a Twix here in the United States.
No. This is way different.
Really?
Yeah.
Coffee crisp.
If you guys can ever get a hold of one, you guys need to grab one and taste it because it's.
Let's see. CANADIAN coffee crisp. I said CRISP, or is it weird with a K? Coffee crisp. All right, I got one, Bob. Okay.
Got it.
Once again, it's a weird. Once again, it's a weird Canadian product. Here, let's see.
Yeah.
It's a Nestle product. Coffee crisp.
100%. Yeah.
100%. There you go. There it is, right there. I see what you're
look
saying.
At that.
Nestle.
Look at that.
What did your friend not know or not know have wrong about the coffee crisp there, Bobby Nick?
Oh, they didn't have anything wrong. I just they mentioned it. And I'm like, that is a Canadian because they know about coffee. They also mentioned Smarties.
We've talked about all that kind of stuff right here on BF Live.
Right, yeah. But yeah, this is another one of the specialties that you get in Canada that you can't get anywhere else.
Is that aerated chocolate I seen on there? The little bubbles in the chocolate.
It's like, it's not chocolate. It's like
nougat.
It's not even that. I'm not actually sure what it is, but it tastes great. Honestly.
I'm looking for I was looking for like the company description of what it is. Here's the ingredients right here.
Ingredients.
Well, that's not going to tell you. I wanted a thing that says like rich nougat. It does say wafer bar with coffee cream center, flavor with other natural flavors. But yeah, it looks like nougat and wafers there.
So that's what it is then. It's like
coffee.
It's like a coffee cream.
Coffee crisp. Well, there you go. That's why we like going to Bobby Nick, because there's always something weird and different between the stuff that we eat here in the States and in Canada. That was a little Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner. We learned something special today.
And now, coming to you from the Great White North, it's Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner.
It's a beauty way to go. Oh, beauty, go. Okay. Oh, beauty, go.
That's right. Mandy Differ's here.
I almost missed the show because I got high.
Thank you, Bobby Nick. I was going to sing the same thing. What's up, Mandy Diff? I'm glad you made it. Hello, BF, Scott, Bobby Nick, and a Stream Elements bot from our friend Buckshot Kid. He's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute. And nobody's been giving love to Stream Elements bot other than Red Wild Bill. Two Joints says, LOL, Mandy, nice. Mandy's throwing out the hearts for Cyke. Buckshot says, hello to Cyke. Space Chief 75 says, I was on Cyke's channel last night watching some of the new stuff. Fantastic as usual. You can do the same thing by clicking on the Cyke Labs Content link running constantly throughout this show, BF Live. Check on there. Go over there and subscribe because he's kind of hanging around at 402, 403 subscribers. So let's hook a brother up. Give him a free subscription over there. Free subscribe. Buckshot Hoya from Two Joints. Hello, Two Joints from Buckshot Kid. The lovely Donna G checks in. Oh, hey, Bobby Fran. Thank God it's Friday Chatters and Hoya. Well, you get the kiss and you get the...
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
There you go. And you also get this one.
Smash Mouth.
All right. Good morning and afternoon, Donna G. Meow says Don. Two Joints says good morning to Donna. BSK, what's up, buddy, from Cyke Clyde. Good morning, Donna G. I got to skip through. Tell me, tortiere is a meat pie, says. I guess I'm saying that right.
Huh.
Never heard of that one, huh? I guess I got to look that up too, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's see.
I gotta look up that too. Let's look up together.
TORT. I always say you might be careful. You might learn something before you're done here on BF Live. Tortilla. I got tortilla. Let's get some images of it. It is, the description says it's a French-Canadian meat pie. Tortilla is a hearty and satisfying French-Canadian meat pie that's easy to make. So it's a great choice for a holiday main course. It's meat pie. I guess it's minced meat, maybe? I don't know. Let me show you what I got here.
Meat pie.
So it's ready to load up. Son of a bitch.
I don't know what a meat pie is, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, a pie with meat in it, I guess, you know.
Well, I had a picture of it. There you go. Wait till that commercial runs. Oh, skip the ad. Food wishes. There's pictures of it. There was a better picture of it when I had some bitch. It's a whole goddamn recipe. Let me show you the end of it. Well, that's meat. See that? You melt butter and you chop meat in, onions and other things, other shit that I don't eat. Dough. There it is. That's tortilla right there. Meat pie. Right there, Bobby Nick.
No, that's crazy.
You having it?
I've only ever seen like smaller meat pies.
Yeah.
You know, like they have like they have a little bit of meat in them. Like, it's not like that. I don't know.
Good afternoon, Don from the lovely Donna G. Coffee crisp is delicious, Bobby. Bobby is quite correct.
Right.
Oh, yeah, it's afternoon, LOL. Love the Canadian Corner, says the Rebel Wild Bill. I'm glad you like that. My nephew, Rob Shaw, knocked me up. Coffee crisp is the best. Tortilla is a French-Canadian meat pie, often served at Christmas. And that's a more you know from all of our Canadian friends in the chat today.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's it all about, Bobby? Says our friend Don. What's it about? Bobby doesn't say about. Sounds like a Kit Kat, says our friend the Reverend Wild Bill.
What the? Not quite. Not quite.
Hoya Tiff and Stacey Allen from the lovely Donna G. It's almost Tim Hortons chili bread bowl season. Wow. How about, you familiar with that, Bobby Nick?
Wow, I'm definitely familiar with that. Yeah.
Oh boy. So you get like I guess they put the chili in an actual nice baked up piece of bread or something.
Bread bowl, yes.
Wow. The lovely Stacey Allen checks in. Let's hit that one for her real quick.
She's my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
The Reverend Wild Bill thinks that it's a Twix bar, other than the coffee quality. Maybe it's similar to a Twix.
No,
Like
it's kind of wafery like that, but it's like, I don't know. There's just something hits different with it, man.
Uncle Jack checks in and says, "Good afternoon, gang. How you doing, Jack? Happy birthday, buddy. Seen you kind of had your show last night. Tim Hortons coffee is the best, Brian K. I just experienced Tim Hortons coffee for the first time. I was quite excited when I visited Canada earlier this year. Yeah. Rockets, Reverend Wild Bill talks about the difference between the Smarties and they call them Rockets up there in Canada, right?
Well, yeah, but we have another thing called Smarties that are way different than.
All right, let's not get too confused now.
Yeah.
Bottle caps are still my favorite, says our friend
chocolate.
Don.
It's chocolate. It's not.
That's right. And you said they were more like M&Ms or something?
Yeah.
Friend Cyke Clyde says you can get them at Safeway here in the States, Bobby Nick. It's not just in Canada. Our friend Cyke Clyde lets us know about Coffee Crisp.
Interesting.
Uncle Hack getting the shout.
More rare though.
Yeah,
I know it's a Canadian product for sure.
I certainly never seen him or heard of him anywhere, so that's good if you can get a hold of it and you want to try it. There's Uncle Hack getting the shout out love from our friend Don, Wild Bill getting the love from our friend Uncle Jack. Don is getting the love right back from Uncle Jack. Stream Elements Hoyer from the Reverend Wild Bill. Mandy Diff is having fun with all the emojis, and she shouts out me, Scott, and Captain Nick.
Mandy,
how's it going?
Rob, my aunt is a 2 months pregnant with my kid Saul, says I love the Bobby Nick Canadian Corner. We love it too. We like talking about the differences between our cultures and our food and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking weed had me up till 7 a.m. on Rumble Live, says Uncle Jack.
Holy shit. Yeah, you sent me a link. I seen it. And it was like, probably like 5 o'clock in the morning at the time I seen it. And I'm like, no, there's no way they're still alive. But I guess maybe they were.
Well, let's acknowledge our friend Dang Lizard checking in from across the pond. Happy Friday, Dang Lizard. He says, Hoya, everyone. Well, let's get another one in there. Hoya to you, to Dang Lizard, and everybody checking in today on BF Live.
Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya.
There's your Hoya. Stacey Allen getting the love. Scorpio gang. We will be doing the BF Live Soulful Horoscope Readings, but we got to get through this real quick. I'm about to wrap this up. Tom Gully checks in. The guy from Squirrel Talk earlier. The co-host of Squirrel Talk with Bob Levy on the Levyverse earlier. Tom Gully Show says Tim Horton played 24 years in the NHL and was voted one of the top 100 players in the NHL history. Died in a car accident at 44. Drugs and alcohol involved. Thank you, Tom Gully, for the factual backup on the origins of Tim Horton. I did look into a little bit of his history because I was kind of curious of why Tim Horton had his own kind of franchise. What's up, Tom Gully Show from Squirrel Talk. Mandy Diff getting the love from Uncle Jack. Ween had him up, says Don.
Yeah,
Ween had him up. Yeah. Everybody hanging out, having fun last night. He was up. All right, looking for my up sound. There you go. There it is. He was up. All right. Uncle Jack getting the love from Tom Gully Show. Don is getting the laughs from Uncle Jack. Dunkashin, said our friend, the Reverend Wild Bill. I can accommodate that as well. Dunkashin is thank you very much. So let's say thank you very much to everybody for being here today on BF Live. I say, Dunkashin. Come on, everybody. We're going to get into the BF Live other news. Soulful Horoscope Readings for the ladies content. Dunkashin. Yeah. Our friend Spawn checks in and says, good afternoon, stinkerheads, queef proprietors. It's payday and sunny skies. To that, I say, hoya. Two Joints says, great show earlier, Tom Gully, hanging out for squirrel talk and auto talk in the Bob and the Levy zone. They're talking card talk, all kind of fun stuff over there on the Levy zone. The Levy zone, or I called the Levy zone, the Levy verse.
Levy zone.
The Levy zone. Because they were talking about autos, Bobby Nick. They were talking about smelling the batteries again, and they're talking about squirrels up in his car, and talking about buying like the computer that gives you the codes, and also I was saying get in the zone, the Levy zone. That's what I was saying. Exactly. The Tom Gully Show says, Uncle Jack, I was out late last night, but I hope your birthday was a thriller. Do. All right, with that, folks, I think we got to put a bow on this son of a bitch because we got other fun stuff to get to, and I don't want to piss off the ladies who are excited for the ladies segment. So let's wrap this up. That was today's BF Live opening chat family check-in. Let's get on to some other fun.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right. This is BF Live Stream Show 174, airing right now on YouTube, on Rumble, and on my Facebook. I hope you can hit the like button on your way in and or on the way out of BF Live as you're watching it today. But we're not nowhere near done having fun. It's 40 minutes into hour number 1 of 3 hours of live original content. So what do you say, guys? How about if we get together, we push the desk over, I'll get my stories up, and I'll go in the newsroom, and we'll do the BF Live other news or not so serious news. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's push it. Ooh, we pushed it real good. My back is hurting.
Push it real good.
We pushed it real good. And now we got the desk in place, and I'm going to do the BF Live other news or not so serious news. So let's get into a couple of these stories, guys. In my first story in the BF Live other news or not so serious news, the headline states, this is a runaway red, say this 10 times, a runaway red kangaroo was wrangled in Colorado. Say that 10 times as fast as you can, boys.
Damn.
All right, let's check this out. Yes, a runaway red kangaroo wrangled in Colorado, suffering succotash. Police in Colorado engaged in a hopping speed pursuit with a red kangaroo taking a nighttime jaunt through the middle of a road. The Durango Police Department posted body camera footage to Facebook showing part of the chase that ensued after officers were called to wrangle a small red kangaroo. The post said the officers were caught in a high-speed, hopping speed chase with an unexpected suspect, a rogue red kangaroo. Someone wandered away for a late-night Cold Stone run. Kangaroos are legal to keep as pets in Durango. No worries, the long-legged friend was released to their owner and were seriously reconsidering their cardio, the post said. Police joked in a comment under the post that the roo was also advised of the dangers of exceeding curfew and speeding in a residential area. Another comment from the department joked that the officers were considering a kangaroo for the department. There's been some brainstorming on how we can get the chief to approve one, an emotional support kangaroo, drug-sniffing kangaroo, search and rescue roo. The possibilities are endless. Let me show you the video of the police officers actually having to catch, like how would you catch a kangaroo? You know, you got the boing and all that stuff. So let's see how they went about it right here on the BF Live Other News.
How do I get it? Do we, come here?
At least they ain't one of them big old muscled out ones.
Yeah, them ones that kick your ass like in the cartoon, Scott.
If I just use my hand, Sid? Should I use my hand or this?
I've never seen nothing like that.
Well, look at that. They didn't even have to use the lasso, Scott. Look at that. Oh,
man. Just trying to keep.
Oh, ain't that
Little
cute?
goddamn baby.
If I'm getting run over.
Oh, that was cute. There you go.
That was going to be more of a fight.
Yeah, like I think you and Scott had the same kind of kangaroo in mind. Like, put them up, guys. Like we grew up with too much Looney Tunes, Scott.
Yeah.
Boxing kangaroos, yeah.
Yeah, we thought it was going to kick its ass. I was expecting it to be a lot more difficult than that, Scott. I didn't expect to see it like like caught up in the arms like that. But I was glad they didn't have to do it in a bad way. Our friend,
I thought they'd be leaping over fences and.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I expected to see. Like more, I wasn't expecting the boxing thing right away. I was expecting more the running and the leaping kind of thing on top of cars and shit like that. Our friend Cyke Labs says Durango is in the mountains. That's odd for a kangaroo. Well, they did say it was someone's personal kangaroo. Durango, they Durangoed that son of a bitch, says the Chunks do. They Durangoed that. We did, Tom Gully. We pushed it real good. We pushed that desk over here, and that's the only reason I'm able to do the BF Live Other News right now. Tom Gully also says, now visit Durango, Colorado for delicious kangaroo jerky. Coming soon to a store near you. Guys, I don't know about...
Would you guys know where to go to get a pet kangaroo?
No, I would not know. I would have to check like my friends Flex 316 Down Under or some of our Down Under friends. That's probably where I'd go to first. But no, I have no idea how you would, especially in Colorado, Scott, because I didn't think kangaroo were indigenous to the United States necessarily.
I don't think they are.
Yeah, you make a very good point. Like so it's legal to own a kangaroo in Durango, Colorado. I think we learned something new here today on BF Live. Wow. Our friend Spawn checks in and says, I love the news desk. I don't want Bobby Nick throwing his back out, moving it. It's so he's able, in order to be up for In the Lounge this weekend, order up. In the Lounge.
Sunday, Spawn. I was going to do it today, but I'm doing it on a Sunday because Wendy needs me today. So.
It's got to be Wendy first, right? Got to be our girl Wendy first. Yep, I see. I saw Wendy talking about Bob Lieberman last night a little bit.
A little bit of a Bob Lieberman, yeah. Well, Uncle Jack asked her who she'd block.
Really?
And Wendy said Bob Lieberman. And I asked her, why? And she's like, well, because I like Tukey and
Dabbler
all them guys. Yeah, all them guys. I'm like, well, what? Do they hate Bob Lieberman? She's like, no. So it did. Her answer didn't really make.
She was saying like Bob Lieberman never did nothing for her or anything like that, and
lately, she did admit that he used to do stuff for her. But I mean, I'm like, so what about that one? It does that counts, doesn't it? I'm like,
not anymore.
He's a busy guy. He's a busy dude.
Wendy is the new Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately, Wendy? That's our friend.
Yeah.
You know, you guys, I watch Jeopardy a lot. We're a big Jeopardy family. I always kind of have been a Jeopardy family. And I was watching it this week and something weird happened. I want to show you a clip, and I want to show you this is a final Jeopardy answer that was handwritten down. And there's a controversy around it because it's written kind of illegibly. But the host, Ken Jennings, says that he can see it and he accepted this answer. So let's watch this little sequence here. And I want you to tell me if you think this is legitimately that he could clearly see the answer or not. Check out how this kind of went down right here on Jeopardy last week.
Here's your category in Final Jeopardy today. College towns. Make your wagers. Show our players the clue.
College towns. Okay, that's the clue. Let's check out the answer.
2 schools in the Southeastern Conference are located in cities with this same name, but in different states. And we'll go to Rashab Wipalapati, who had 10,400 in a narrow lead. He wrote down
Columbia.
Now, can you see that right there? The host, Ken Jennings, says that he can clearly see that says Columbia.
He wrote down Fayetteville and changed it to Columbia, and I can read every letter. That is correct.
He says he can read every letter, guys. Now, I can't make it any bigger. I tell my wife the same thing all the time. But what do you see there, Bobby? Can you see that?
I see CDUN.
Right.
AG or something? I'm not sure.
Right, but for the host to say that it was Columbia, anything. I say to you that if he didn't get on that right there, he would have way
is it my internet or no? It's not your internet, Scott. I'm hearing the same thing.
It's mine.
Bobby friend. Yeah. Are you back now? No. All right. Getting closer. Getting closer, guys.
Are we getting closer?
Still not quite though.
Well, we did good yesterday. I wasn't choppy at all yesterday.
Yeah. Yesterday you didn't chop out one
I
time.
didn't chop out once. I remember that at the end of the show. But yeah, so they say that they can clearly see that says something. I'm gonna start it over again.
Here's your category and final Jeopardy today. College towns, make your way. Show our player clue. 2 schools in the Southeastern Conference are located in cities with this same name, but in different states. And we're going to Lapati, who had 10,400 and a narrow lead. He wrote down Columbia. He wrote down Fayetteville and changed it to Columbia, and I can read every letter. That is correct. You wagered 9801, and that change gives you the win. It's your category and final Jeopardy today. College towns.
Okay, I'm not getting any better yet, guys.
Yeah, it's still a little choppy there, BF.
I can see it. I can see it's on the low side. Son of a bitch.
You know what? You know what? I looked at that for a while, and after a while, I can see Columbia.
Yeah, it's like one of them pictures back in the day where that would be all scrambled up if you stared at them long enough.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is, I think that you could only see that because you were given a mental suggestion of what it said, Bobby. I say that if that showed up on a piece of paper in front of you, no one would have been able to say that clearly was said Columbia on it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Wow. Here we go. I'm sticking with it, guys. Matt checks in and says BF and the Midday Freaks checking in. Matt's giving the prop master the love. He's the mod of Scott Fitzpatrick. All right. I'm waiting for the signal indicator to get better before I move on too quickly, before I get onto my other show, to my other story here on the BF Live Other News. Hey, check this out, guys. Everybody's been hearing the P. Diddy stuff, and there's been some audio coming out of P. Diddy, like talking in code from the prison and all that stuff. I don't know if you guys heard any of it. You hear that, Bobby Nick?
I heard one thing.
Yeah, there was like one video out there. He's talking like, get rid of the pizza boxes and all this code. He's talking all these code words, right, buddy?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, lots of code words and making like idle threats and saying don't say nothing, don't do nothing. I mean, he's definitely trying to cover his ass from prison. Well, they caught Corey Feldman out in public and they asked him about the whole P. Diddy shit. And look at Corey. Corey looks like Silly Idol. That's Corey Feldman.
God. What the hell?
He looked. I said, "Go ahead, Silly Idol." Well, they asked Corey or Silly Idol about the whole P. Diddy thing, and this is what he had to say.
Hey, do you have any comments on P. Diddy situation? Have you been to those parties before?
Have I been to his parties? No, I never went to his parties.
No,
no. Man.
You never get invited to go to his party?
I think I was a little old.
Oh, no, you're not old, man. You look young.
No, I think I was a little old to be invited. Is my point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. I've never been to any of his parties. I've never met the guy. I don't know any of those people. But it's disgusting, and I'm so grateful that justice is being served. And I really hope that there's a continuation of this and all of these scumbags get taken down because children need to be protected.
I agree.
That is story.
I agree.
It's so gross. Anyway, God bless.
Hey.
Thank you, Silly Idol. Checking in with Silly Idol right there.
Yeah,
damn. I don't like the new look, but it beats that Michael Jackson thing he had going for it.
Well, that's true.
Real good point. He looks more like him, a normal person, or more like himself than he is looking like trying to somebody else. But I'm like, that's Silly Idol right there. Our friend Spawn says Diddy codes and kicks to the face in a hotel hallways while wearing a towel. Not going to end well for the Bad Boy Records founder. Bad boy for life. I think bad boy for life means life in prison. He talks with his hands, says our friend Cyke Clyde. That guitar stealing bastard. Perry, but he does play it better than Perry. Well, he does play that guitar better than Perry. Wrong one.
Fuck up.
Hey, wrong. Shut the fuck up. There you go. He is a guitar stealing bastard. He is a better guitar player than Perry, though. So at least it's in good hands with our friend Silly Idol. All right. Let's see. Okay, so guys, we know that Halloween's coming up. Bobby Nick, I mentioned at the beginning of the show before you joined us that next Thursday is the actual Halloween day. At least here in the United States it is. I don't know what it is in Canada, but
it is here too.
All right. So next
Thursday,
Thursday,
that holiday
on the 31st of October, I'm considering Wild Bill. I'm putting it out there now. I'll get to you privately, buddy, but maybe we'll have Wild Bill on and we'll have like a fun talking about horror and Halloween stuff next Thursday.
Yeah, that would
we'll get
be
down
a lot
with
of
that.
fun.
All right. So being that it is Halloween season coming up, guys, in my next story, this one says Halloween decorations were ruined by 3 black bears. Why they got to be black? Let's see.
Ruined, huh?
Bruin, like as in the bear. A North Carolina woman's doorbell camera captured video of a trio of black bear cubs making a meal out of her family's Halloween pumpkins and Amazon packages. The video shows what unfolded when 3 young Bruins approached Aaron Chester's front door in Asheville. The bears tore through Chester's Amazon packages before turning their attention to the pumpkins placed on the stoop as Halloween directions. 2 of the bears wrestle for ownership of a pumpkin, while the third bear enjoys another gourd by itself. The video ends with one of the bears carrying the remaining pumpkin away as a go-to snack. Bears have been known in the past to go looking for food on front porches. A hungry bear was famously caught on camera last year stealing a Taco Bell delivery from the front door of an Orlando, Florida home. So I'm going to run this video here, guys, and you're going to see what happens when you might leave your gourd out and you have some bears. There you go.
Man, right in the daylight.
In the daylight, they give no fucks, Scott. Imagine coming out your front door and surprising each other.
Or your child?
Right. They might think your child is a Scooby snack or something. There you go. So that was my next story. Matt says they're the UCLA Bruins, perhaps, because it's North Carolina, says our friend Mandy Div. Dangler just says Corey Feldman, again, knows nothing about it, just like with Michael Jackson. I don't know. He got a little more touchy-feely. I don't know, more hands-on relationship with our boy Michael there. There you go. Scott hit the hee-hee for you. Our friend conservative Colin checks in during the midday.
All right.
And he says, BF, Mandy, Bobby, Matt, checking in. Need to get back to work. US. There you go. Hey, Colin, getting the love right back from Matt. Cyke Labs says, I'm okay with the Bruins, Matt, LOL. Not the Boston variety, though. That's right. That's a hockey reference right there. As we continue on with BF Live, other news or not so serious news. All right, well, we covered a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We covered Halloween, but we know sports are coming up, guys. This Sunday, we're probably going to do the sports heads with our boy Andrew Bonelows, and Scott sits in a lot of times. That'll probably be this Sunday at 7 p.m. East. But I got a little sports for you right here, Scott, because we all know that it is the World Series now, right? We're down to the Yankees and the Dodgers, so we have to be up on our sports when we do sports heads Sunday, right?
Right.
We certainly do. All right, well, for more on the World Series.
Oh, here we go.
That's right. He knows my lead, and I'm giving it away. Let's turn it over to the Bikini Report for more on the World Series. Take it away, Bikini Report.
The World Series is set, and it's truly a classic matchup. We're talking Yankees versus Dodgers. Not only are America's 2 biggest cities represented, this is a storied grudge match. Okay, it's been over 40 years since they've met in the World Series, but this tilt will be their record 12th time going toe-to-toe, going back all the way to when the Dodgers were still in Brooklyn. Now, it has to be acknowledged that the Yankees have historically been the better team. They have 27 World Series titles to LA's 7, and head-to-head in the World Series, the Yankees are 8-3. But the Dodgers did win their most recent World Series matchup, beating the Yankees in 6 back in '81. Plus, let's be honest, they've got Shohei Ohtani. So who do you think is going to win? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report. That's the Bikini Report with sports reporter right there, Scott. Oh, Scott's got the glasses off, I see.
I thought she gave the weather.
I
Yeah, I don't know what she said.
Because it's raining in my pants, you know. All right. Well, you know, I didn't plan it this way, but it ends up I got back-to-back Bikini Reports because the Lay's Potato Chips is having a contest to create and name your own potato chip. For more on that, let's take you away for one more check-in with the Bikini Report. Take it away, Bikini Report.
If you have a great idea for a potato chip, it's high time you share it, because it could also make you $1 million. Lay's has brought back its Do Us the Flavor contest, meaning you have until February 21st to submit your proposed chips. You provide the name along with your chips inspiration and key ingredients. 3 finalist flavors will be brought to market in April, and then fan voting will determine the ultimate winner, who again
will get $1 million. And in the meantime, if you need more inspiration, Lay's is also re-releasing 5 flavors from previous contests. Specifically, chicken and waffles, cheesy garlic bread, southern biscuits and gravy, wavy fried green tomato, and crispy taco. So, do you think you've got a winning flavor? Submit it first at dousaflavor.com, then come back over here and give us some details on it. And don't forget to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Hi-oh, thank you, Bikini Report. Do you guys like, look at Scott Fitzpatrick. He had no idea I was even doing a potato chip story, and my dude is munching over there. Scott, you seem like really into that story. What flavor do you have there, buddy?
Sour cream and onion. I'm a basic bitch, really.
Sour cream and onion. That's cool.
You know what? I just want to say this. I remember when I was a kid, we had Dutch chips, and they had like a layer of goodness on them. Now these
what
Lay's,
exactly is goodness?
Well, I remember when Lay's came out, it was just like your hands would be all sticky, from eating the chips. Now it's just like just a thin layer of powder. It's bullshit.
Less for more. That's kind of what's going on nowadays. All but one of those flavors will taste like ass. That's right. They got those weird ones like the biscuit and gravy and all those kind of weird flavors. So let's ask the panel and let's ask everybody in the chat. If you had to, is there a flavor of potato chip that isn't around that you maybe would, if you could create one, what would it be, Bobby Nick?
I don't know.
Or would you just improve like the other ones, like you're saying, just put more seasoning on some maybe?
Hell yeah.
Vagina.
Oh yes.
That's
a good flavor.
Not something I want to eat. I don't know.
Judges like vagina flavored chips. Well, Scott, you're pretty close there because you do have sour cream and onion. So vinegar, maybe we're getting in the neighborhood. I don't know. Douchey chips, perhaps, maybe. Our friend Dangler says, "Hey, Bobby, Nick, are Canadians really that crazy about potato chips?" ?
Yeah, I think we love our potato chips.
Brian Kowalczyk says, what did she say? Dang Lizard says, they agree with Uncle Jack about the bikini she was wearing, the barely one. Space Chief 75 says, Scott has prop master premonitions. He does. This is why, Space Chief 75, Scott has earned the name of the prop master because we would do one show after another, bro, and he had no idea what was coming up, but he always has this ability to reach for or kind of be in tune to whatever's being talked about, and you just saw a live example of it right here. Bring ketchup chips to the United States, says our friend Matt. Do you have ketchup chips up there, Bobby Nick? I think we have ketchup chips here. I want to say that.
And I've had a couple of people try them and they say they taste like shit.
Really? Our friend Matt says he had Dutch chips when he visited Canada.
Dutch is good.
Our friend Cyke Labs says mac and cheese. He's suggesting for a flavor of potato chip. Tom Gully, we're kind of on the same park. He says vagina. Isn't that fish and chips? Yep. Let's see. Fish and chips flavor. Blah, says my nephew Rob saw Doc knock me up. Gross, says Mandy Diff. LOL Tom. Uncle Jack says nothing wrong with an ass flavored potato chips.
Ooh.
Spawn checks in about the World Series report and says Ohtani, Soto, Judge, Cole, Betts, Hernandez, Stanton, Muncy, Freeman, Holmes, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. All stars will be aligned tonight. Hashtag sphincter cloud, says our friend Spawn checking in. Articulate John checks in and says Lay's peanut butter and jelly. Lay's peanut butter and jelly. Our friend Spawn checks in and says, I gave myself a Dutch oven in Tampa once. There you go. Let's see. Brian Kowalczyk, I agree with this sentiment. Bought teams. These are among the top 3 highest payrolls in Major League Baseball. And there's only these big city markets like New York, Los Angeles, Boston, maybe sometimes, that can kind of buy their way into these championships. Until they give the other teams the ability to spend that much money, it's always going to be this way. We have all dressed. What more do you need, says Mrs. Rob the Dog. Dangler says, anyone know the Nathan For You episode where he creates shit-flavored yogurt? I can't say I know that one. Nathan For You. Not familiar with that.
No, thank you.
Whoa, Sydney Sweeney's barbecue tank chips. Oh my goodness, that's a cutie right there. That's Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Johnny Russo checking in with that one. How you doing, Johnny Russo? That's Sydney Sweeney. She's a cutie if you've seen her. Young little movie actress. I'd look that up. She is quite voluptuous, if you will. Checking in with Johnny Russo. How you doing there, buddy? Lay's haggis flavored. Says Articulate John and no one else. Let's see. Such a good show, Dang Lizard. Talking about the show that they were referring to. Spawn says that's the only way to win in baseball, spending. They need to contract these bottom feeders who mooch off teams who give a shit and what they call revenue sharing. Yeah, they definitely need a more equitable split, Spawn, because otherwise it's always going to be the same 5 or 6 teams that can kind of come up with the money through having other revenue sources. Let's see. Yo, Cyke from our friend Johnny Russo checking in as we continue on. Well, we wrapped up the BF Live other news, but now it's time for the miserable news history moment. Hold up. I recognize this name. It says it's Tukis as Gaseous. That's our friend Gaseous. I see you. How you doing there?
Oh, no.
Tukis as rather than Gaseous.
Yeah, he turned into a baby.
Here you go. Here's Tom Gully Show pointing out the disparity in Major League Baseball. The New York Mets payroll, $317 million. The Oakland A's payroll, $63 million. So there you go. And that's the whole issue with it. That's kind of what's going on in Major League Baseball right now. Sauerkraut flavored potato chips, so their friend Dang Lizard and no one else. Spawn says, take the Pirates, for example. Take that flatlining organization and toss it as far as you can. They are 2 hours from me and haven't considered trying to win since the early 90s. Well, I think it's fair to say, Spawn, that someone like New York, they have like the Yes Network and they have other revenue streams. And if they're going to, I don't know, it just seems it's unequitable right now. Let's see. I won't argue with it, Gully. Mets are just as guilty and will only progressively get in that pocket with Cohen at the helm. Dangler says, or about Brussels sprouts flavored. What's funny, I have something about Brussels sprouts in here. Let me find that out. Where did I put that at? I wanted to. Oh, here it is, right here, in the middle of the BF Live other news. Check it out. This kind of fits with everything. This fits with Brussels sprouts and Halloween and everything. Check this out, Scott. Let me know if you want to do this for the holidays. If you need a candy idea, check this out, fellas. Someone was taking the Ferrero Rochers and putting Brussels sprouts in them.
It's my favorite candy, man.
Really? You're a Ferrero Rocher guy? I didn't know you were that fancy in the pants there.
Yep.
So there you go. Our friend said, how about Brussels sprouts flavor? Well, maybe you can wait for this Halloween candy. You can go Scott, how disappointed would you be if you bit into that, my friend?
Definitely disappointed. Like I said, it's my favorite candy, and or a onion, a caramel covered onion.
Ooh, that's right. Yeah, for the caramel apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people pull that shit. All right, let's see. Pirates are my team. I knew Cyke Labs was going to come out swinging on that one. We got the Steelers and the Penguins, so we're okay. Cubs were third money team, said our friend Terry Neem. Caramel covered onions is my go-to, says Uncle Jack. See, he's that guy, Scott. Don't go to Uncle Jack's house, or that's what you're going to get from him. Who are you all taking in the World Series? Our friend Scott Fitzpatrick wants to know. Who's everybody want? You want the Mets? You want the Dodgers? That's interesting. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see.
Dodgers for me.
I said Mets or Dodgers. Yankees or Dodgers. Well, being a AL East guy, Scott, they compete against my Orioles, so I naturally have to root for the Dodgers. I can't root for by law, I can't root for the Yankees.
I can't. So. Dodgers for me. What you, Bobby Nick?
Asking the guy to give
fucking no one.
There you go. He's asking the guy that gives absolutely no fucks about a sports question. Never had any good wasabi flavored potato chips. Give me the Dodgers just to make Stuttering John cry. That's a good point. I like that one. That first wave of Andrew McCutcheon years in Pitt, Cyke. Yeah, they were good there for a minute. Dodgers, said our friend Matt. He's taking the Dodgers. I'll take Earth in the World Series. Not watching, says Terry Nee. All kind of opinions checking in. But let's get to it now, folks. And you know what to do. When you hear Bob mispronounce words when this next segment that I do, courtesy of Cyke Labs, this is our miserable news history moment. You type in what you think he said as I play for you Bob Levy's reading the news. Let's take you back to where are we taking me back today, Cyke Labs? You are taking us back to March 2nd, 2008. In the good old days of the Miserable Men Show on Sirius Satellite Radio, March 2nd, 2008, this is Bob Levy attempts to read the news. You type in what you think he says as we listen. Take it away, Bob Levy.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. America. It's time once again for the nation's favorite broadcast, The Miserable Men News, with your anchorman, the Reverend Bob Levy.
Okay. Good evening.
Fucked up evening.
Al Malika, Iraqis are reconciling. Iraqi Prime Minister Noura al-Maliki appealed to millions of Shia Muslims Thursday to reconsider their differences and boost the country's fragile political progress in speech marketing and major religious holiday. The Iraq leader, who is Shiite, painted a somewhat rosy picture of the situation in Iraq, saying the country had achieved stability and overcome sectarian strife. Although he acknowledged the persistent violence in northern Iraq, Medvedev plays anti-Semitism card. Dmitry Medvedev has faced little public criticism as he goes towards Russia's presidency. But a fringe extremist group is trying to stir up voters' turn against him in Sunday's election with claims that candidates might be Jewish roots. Have Jewish roots.
What's your first language?
English. The bid to tap into Russian anti-Semitism is attracting attention, but not many backers. As even other nationalist groups distance themselves from it, Medvedev, a deputy prime minister who enjoys the support of usually popular President Vladimir Putin, isn't commented. Here's another news story. Fake flipper sought for sea turtles. When tourists found a 5-inch green sea turtle bloody and missing, 3 of his flippers, the people who run a hospital from the engaged animals, gave her a little chance of survival. But the turtle persevered thanks to injections of antibiotics and forced diet of squid. Now her caregivers hope to make her what's believed to be the first sea turtle fitted with a prosthetic flipper. And that's the news.
Great job, Bob, as usual. Fantastic.
There you have it. Our miserable news history moment provided from our friend Cyke Labs. Compliment our friend from Cyke Labs, folks. Everybody had fun with that. We got pursued. Tom Gully simply said it sounds perfect to me. That just means you've been doing shows with Bob too regular, that you're that sounds normal to you. Bob is the best, Space Chief 75 says, always says. As you say, Bob Levy is an American hero. All right, folks, well, we did it. We did the BF Live other news. We tagged on the miserable news history moment at the end of it. Let's get on to some more fun, because that was the BF Live other news, or the BF Live not so serious news today for this Friday. That's right. Brian Kowalczyk says, this is about when Bob checks in. Shout out Bob Levy. He always checks in and I think we kind of helping him remember his past. He's kind of like a guy that kind of lost all his memory, and we're like, whoa, I did that? Did I do that? Oh, keep it in your pants over there, ladies. For Christ's sake, it's ladies' time. Like right away. Why must you make us wait? Look, I'm shortening the show. I'm getting through everything faster. It is 12 minutes into hour number 2 of 3 hours of live original content I like to provide for you every day, Monday through Friday, right here on BF Live, and it's Streamshow 174. So let's see. We do this, we do that, we cut check. That's all we do that. How about we get into the National Day calendar, folks? Because it's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something. So why don't we get into that right here on BF Live? Let's do it. Let's check it in with the National Day hey, hey. Let's do that.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, everybody. We're not done having fun yet. I got plenty of stuff. We're making our way to Cyke Labs and for the ladies content, all the other fun stuff we like to do here on BF Live. But first, let's check in with the National Day calendar because it's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something. So let's see what they are today. For today, October 25th. It's Friday, folks. So let's see what kind of fun we can get into. Today, for the 25th, it's National Merry Music Day. Or Merry Music Day. It's National Frankenstein Day, the last Friday in October.
Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein or Steen. I like that. Frankenstein. It's National Frankenstein Day, as well as National Greasy Foods Day on October 25th. Well, we can all get down with that category, can't we? Greasy Foods Day. And it's National Breadstick Day. So maybe it's your day to go to Olive Garden. Maybe today is a big day for Olive Garden. Let's see what national
breadsticks if they're moist.
Why do you want moist breadsticks?
Little bit of moisture in there, yeah. Not dry.
All right, well, we'll check in on that. But let's check in what National Merry Music Day is, MERRI. October 25th celebrates National Merry Music Day to honor an innovative sound system and a music concept that began post-World War II in Jamaica. On National Merry Music Day, we are celebrating the Maritone sound system as the oldest sound system on the planet. Wow, I did not know this. Maritone is the only sound system founded in the original sound system era of the 40s and the 50s, and that is still in operation. As the last sound standing, Maritone music encourages music lovers around the globe to learn about their historical movement that has influenced musical genres in Jamaica and the world. I've never heard of this. What is a sound system? A sound system of the late 40s and the 50s is a public address apparatus with turntables attached to it for sound reinforcement and the amplification of music. Today, sound systems are still a big part of the Jamaica musical scene, with many famous selectors, aka DJs. The original sound systems were born out of a need to bring music and entertainment to Jamaica's working class. Before the sound systems, musical entertainment in Jamaica came from live bands. The cost associated with these events limited attendees to upper-class Jamaicans and tourists. Thus, with the introduction of the sound system, contemporary music was brought to the masses. Sound systems played at house parties, lawns, and dance halls. Wow. Wow. So we're celebrating the creation of the kind of the PA system, the National Merry Day. I didn't even know that was a thing, and that's why we do this on BF Live right here on the National Day. Hey, hey. All right. Hey, Bobby Nick, you said this was National what day? Frankenstein?
Frankenstein.
Well, it all depends on if you're from Canada or the United States, but either way, it's the National Frankenstein Day. It's the last Friday in October. National Frankenstein Friday, on the last Friday in October, recognizes author Mary Shelley. The novel Frankenstein, or the modern Prometheus, her characters, Dr. Frankenstein and the monster. Dating back to the 1800s, Frankenstein's monsters is one of the best known horror characters of all time. Bobby Nick, you're being the horror guy. You a Frankenstein guy?
Yeah, I love Frankenstein. Always have. I don't know. There's just something about the creation of a being from body parts that warms the cockles of my heart.
Interesting. Stacey Allen says it's also International Earwax Day. Bobby Nick, how are you celebrating? Son of a bitch.
Maybe I'll clean my ears later. I don't know.
Tom Gully lets us know that Frankenstein is actually the doctor. Frankenstein's monster, who is Boris Karloff, played Boris Karloff. There you go. That's the more you know.
That is true. That is 100% true. Yeah.
Q-tip for your ear. You need it.
There you go.
What do you got there?
Q-tip for the earwax day.
There you go, National Earwax Day. That's how our friend Scott Fitzpatrick handles it. Look at that. You had no hangers on that one, so that's good. Frankenstein is a classic, says our friend Gaseous. Dang Lizard says, Frankenstein, first part, perfect. Second part, butchered, Bobby Nick. Whoa. We have Steins and we have Steens in here.
I liked Frankenstein and Abbott and Costello or Three Stooges whenever they did that stuff.
You like the silly Frankenstein, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Of the classic monsters, he was probably my least favorite. I was more of a Wolfman.
Yeah, like I kind of like the kind of playful way they did Frankenstein or Frankenstein on that one. Stacey Allen says Scott is about to have an eargasm. Is that true over there? That's right. That is a thing, Stacey Allen. And that's funny because we always talked about how good it feels to clean out your ear, but Demi Moore was the first person I ever heard, like a celebrity or anybody, actually refer to it as an eargasm, Scott.
Yep. Make my eyes roll back in your head a little bit.
I think that's what Stacey was indicating. You're a little too into it right there. So there you go. It's National Frankenstein Day. We know what all that means. All right. How about National Greasy Foods Day? We always say that there's always a food topic right here on BF Live's National Day. Hey, it's National Greasy Food Day, Bobby Nick. I guess you can get behind this day, huh?
Love me some grease.
Well, it does say, those watching the scale, beware. Augment the diet for National Greasy Foods Day on October 25th. Although not the healthiest of choices, every once in a while, it is okay to enjoy some greasy food. From fried chicken, pizza, nachos, and french fries to bacon and hash brown potatoes. We all like a treat in our regular diet. Cooking oil types include olive oil, palm oil, soybean oil, canola oil, pumpkin oil, corn oil, sunflower oil. We get it. There's lots of oils in there. Let's see. So yeah, whatever oil suits you. Oil may be flavored with aromatic flavorings such as herbs, chilies, or garlic. Greasy foods can be prepared with healthier oils and with much less than average amounts of oil when used when cooking, making them much healthier choices. For the educators or homeschoolers, National Day Calendar tested an assignment or a classroom, so they talked about all the different kind of oils. So how can you observe National Greasy Food Day? You go out and feed your face, fool. You go out and feed your face on that stuff. So it's National Greasy Food Day, folks. So if you want an excuse to celebrate or eat some National Greasy Food, it's National Greasy Food Days. Our friend Terry Nee says, those foods sound like staples. Gasha says, have mercy. I didn't bring a lunch to work today. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, he's fucked.
Seed oil is motor oil. I don't know. I got to check with the judges for that one, Terry Nee. Is seed oil motor oil? I'm sorry. The judges don't agree with that. All right. Let me see if I have any more national days for you on the National Day calendar. How about National Breadstick Day? This should be an easy enough one to figure out. But I guess we can make some breadsticks. It says, on National Breadstick Day, recognizes the delicious goodness of dunkable pieces of warm and tender enjoyment. Observe this celebration annually on the last Friday in October. Breadsticks come in many forms. They can be soft or crunchy. Breadsticks can be flavored with garlic, onion, salt, or cheese. They can also be sweetened with cinnamon and sugar. I like me a good breadstick. I like the good bread that they have at the Texas Roadhouse when we go out and all. Do you like a good breadstick there, Scott? You a breadstick guy?
I'm not really. I mean, with my diet, I stay away from bread. But even when I'm not on a diet, I'm just never really been much of a bread guy. Not really into breads.
All right, but they have cheesy breads, garlic breads, all kind of breads. So if you're into breadsticks, today is your day, folks. So you can go get some greasy food. You can go get some breadsticks on National Breadstick Day. I think we got all the best ones right there. I don't think there's really any other ones. Let's get into some more fun because that's the end of the National Day. Hey. For today, Friday.
3, 2, 1.
Let's keep going.
You said you stay away from bread, but you eat pizza. There's bread and pizza. You know that, right?
Right. Yeah. That's one. That's one of my my major.
Your food groups.
Yeah, that's
weaknesses.
That's my favorite food is pizza.
Yeah.
And man, I'd love to have one right now.
See, all right, calm down. We're just talking about it, Scott. But yeah, pizza is one of my main food groups too, Scott. So I feel for you on that one, buddy. I do like me some good pizza.
I don't count calories. I just try to avoid sugar and breads. Is kind of my diet.
And there are
thing
two
I do.
main ones. You avoid that sugar and that soda, and you avoid that bread, and that's gonna do well for you there, for my friend Scott. Dang Lizard said the Atkins diet or the Atkins diet is basically a lot of greasy food, so you start eating less because it's all too greasy. Says our friend about the Atkins diet. Tom Gully Show says Brian Kowalczyk, Waxworks 2 ain't bad either. They're talking about their movies. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I love fried pickles, says Articulate John. Coconut oil can be used as lube, says Dank Lizard. And I'm not going to ask how or why. You know that. None of our business. Coconut oil is the best, says Blummel's defense lawyer, checking in on this Friday on BF Live Stream Show 174. All right, let's see. I seen your message, Terry Nee. I'll get back to you after the show from Scott Fitzpatrick. Terry Nee says, yep, canola was really used to be an industrial oil used to lubricate machinery. But the Great White North, talking about Canada, realized that they could make more money if they could convince us to eat it. Oh, Canada. That's right. You wanted to respond to the Canada part of that?
I'm fine with it. I love canola oil.
I know I think, they do have like a Willie Nelson was one of the first people that I heard that ran his tour bus on like a biodiesel. You guys heard of biodiesel, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of made up of like used, like leftover like oils and stuff like that. You can actually convert your vehicle and then run on biodiesel.
Yeah.
That has a lot of corn in it.
Yeah, exhaust smell like French fries.
Yeah, I guess when you go down the road, that's what you smell like. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's edible, so why not eat it?
That'd be good. Follow the fry bus. I would like that.
If everybody did it, though, I don't think there'd be enough grease.
Whoa, you make a fair point, maybe, but it's kind of interesting. But yeah, we got the canola oil thing and all that stuff. All right, why don't we do this? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a Cyke Labs content segment. Keep your pants on, ladies. We're going to do Cyke Labs content like we always do. Then we're coming up on 1:30 right here on the East Coast of the United States where I'm at. And that means we're halfway through halfway through 3 hours of live original content that I like to provide you every day, Monday through Friday. And then on the other side, after the piss break, we'll get into For the Ladies. All right. So you ladies can get all your tools ready and whatever you got to get ready, get your privacy and all, because we'll do that after the BF Live piss break. But guys, I already called it. You know what time it is, right? You know what time's for?
No, Cyke
Labs.
Cyke.
That's right. It's time for Cyke Labs content segment. I am proud to be the home of the Cyke Labs content segment. Tom Gully Show says Canada had to do something after legendary Canadian folk singer Stan Rogers was killed in a plane crash. Rita McNeil was unlikely to make up the difference in sales. Well, that's a more you know. Tom's going hard in the paint on some Canada facts.
Yeah, I don't know who Stan is, but I know who Rita McNeil is.
Gasha says canola is better than vegetable oil. Stacey Allen says, too late, my pants are already off. Well, you're just going to have to watch this segment, Pantsless. You're watching Cyke Labs segment, Pantsless. The Dang Lizard says, the mud shark taught me you shouldn't apply oil directly to the eyes. Breadstick, says our friend Blum's defense lawyer. Why must you torture us so, says my nephew Rob Saul knocked me up. Slow down, I'm almost there. Says our friend Blumels. Oh, hang on. Let me see. I think I hear it. There you go. Stacy's getting the laugh as we continue with this Cyke Labs content segment. Let's get into it now. From the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, I like to bring you the last few, and then I will leave you with the latest and greatest creation from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. But here's my first piece of content for you in our Cyke Labs content segment today. Here's Bob Levy. What's your name, Bob Levy?
What's your name?
My name? Oh, let me tell you my name. I'm confused. Because
that sounds about right.
You know, like we're supposed to bleed in the ministry, right?
Right.
So is the church and state supposed to be separate?
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused because I never went to school. Right?
Cyke, is this actual Bob? Like, what's going on? Like, this sounds too dead on.
The confused person get a resolution? I don't understand. You see, when you go like that, right, you have a cross, 2 sticks, right?
Right.
And that's how I felt when I was in Waterloo. Because when I walked in Waterloo
and
smiled at people, They treated me like a vampire. They used a cross.
Holy shit.
And they went like this by not smiling at me. In Toronto, hey, guys, you know what I mean? Steve Spiros, easygoing. Those who know me, I'm a nobody. You understand? And you can't kill a person with no body. So why am I afraid? I'm not afraid. I'm afraid of the boogeyman. Who's the boogeyman? You figure it out. I'm getting out of here. I'm going back to water where the vampire hang out. And I'm going to wear my sunglasses that night. You know why? Because women show their tits, have short skirts, and then they feel dilated when I look at them.
Damn.
Why? Because I have sunglasses on and I'm weird.
I wear sunglasses and I'm weird.
I'm from Humberside. I'm sorry if I made a fool of Humberside, but all those people who called me a sleepwalker, I woke up. Now I'm going back to sleep because I'm going to be committed in an isolation room because I'm going to go back to the ministry and allow them to perceive me as I am a fuck up. Good time. Hey, Toronto the good. Look at this square. It was a shithole when I worked here. Now it looks like New York, Manhattan. Where are the bums? There's no bums here. Toronto doesn't have bums. But Waterloo, they're creating bumps. They created me. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's the church. Talk to the Pope. He knows everything. I had it. I'm going to die. How can you die when you're dead?
Damn.
Oh, wait a second. I'm going to be crucified, right? I'm not going to raise my voice.
Cyke, what did you do? Cyke. Are you slipping on me, bro? Because you didn't do nothing but show us a Bob Levy video. Like, that was just Bob all the way, wasn't it, guys?
That was fucking crazy.
That was some funny shit. That was like half that shit Bob would have actually said. This was before Bob's tan. What do you think about that? I don't know. What do you think, Bob?
Talk.
Oh, no, I got the wrong one. Whatever, forget it. The pass. Scott Fitzpatrick, No Filter, Bobby Nick, getting love from Space Nerd checks in during that segment. Nerd. Charity getting a laugh. Hoya, you Hoyas, there's her checking in. Hoya Blumels from Space Nerd. Nerd getting the shout out love from Blumels. Gano, says our friend Space Nerd. I heard this is a no pants edition of BF Live. It is if you're over Stacey Allen's house. Brilliant as usual from our friend Cyke Labs. I don't know. That was just a Bob Levy video. Good morning to me. Good morning to you, nerd. Heard correctly. You heard correctly. That was before the tan. We got that one. Good morning, Stacey Allen from Space Nerd. Hoya Mandy. Steve Spiros. Spiros says our friend Granny. Well, Blumels, I'm in the right spot. Nerd getting the shout out love from Stacey Allen. Cyke Clyde is laughing. This is from the twisted mind of Cyke Clyde. My shit slowed down. There you go. Hey, Granny from Space Nerd. Granny getting love from Mandy Diff. Nerd getting the shout out love from Blumels Defense Lawyer as we continue here with the BF Live Cyke Labs content segment. And that was a great first one to start with there, Cyke Clyde. All right. Let me take you back to one of the things he kind of premiered like within the last 2 days on Cyke Labs Content. You can go to his YouTube page and watch these at your leisure. And please subscribe to Cyke Labs and hook a brother up with a free subscription. This is the Reverend Bob Florentine.
Everywhere I go, I got a problem. I go to my bank the other day, right? I've been there 10 years. I just try to cash a check. I put my license and the check in the counter. Woman's like, "Oh, you have a debit card?" No. You might want to get one. I'm good. Well, you could use the right to identification if you have it. I go, "Oh, really? Okay, good." So when I get on a plane on Monday, I may just show my debit card to go on the plane. No. Okay. Oh, okay. I misunderstood you. If I get pulled over by a cop, I can just show my debit card, right? No, I go, you know what? Actually, my nephew's 20, wants to go drink at a bar. So I'll just get my debit cards and go drink. It's like, you're being unreasonable. Like, you sorted this shit, okay? Where can I use this for identification? Like, well, in here. I go, that's it. Well, you wouldn't have to take your license out of your wallet. I go, wasn't that fucking tough? It slipped right out. Did I tell you to grab one end, me grab the other, and we fucking yank it out? Got what going on? I don't think so. So now I try to diffuse the situation. I go, look, miss, I got a credit card with a $5,000 limit. I don't need your debit card. She just stopped. She goes, "You never know, sir. They don't take credit cards everywhere." I go, "Really?" My friend was just out jogging the other night. He saw a hooker on a street corner. She had one of those squares on her iPhone. She ran his credit card right there and gave him a blowjob in the bushes. So I think if a prostitute's going to take a credit card on her street corner, I'm going to be okay at a little mom and pop store tomorrow. That's a true story. I'm going to start jogging tomorrow. I didn't know it was that easy.
There you go. From the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, there's some more Cyke Labs content right here for you on BF Live. Let's take a little musical break. Look, nerd, you're nerd, space nerd, and the other two Mike Morse fans are just in time. Let's take a musical break during Cyke Labs right here. Here's some Mike Morse. Mike Morse.
Oh, you know I don't like
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Find a hobby you both like maybe doing nails.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on.
This is for you.
Madison.
I want to kill myself. I want to slash my wrist.
She doesn't like when we say cunt. We won't say cunt.
That's a promise from this show.
Don't say cunt no more.
Cunt, 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 cunt.
After that.
Cunt, 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 cunt.
After that. Come on, just the white people.
Cunt, 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 cunt.
Everybody listen. Very important. Sell it, baby. Sell it. Big crescendo.
Cunt, 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 cunt.
All right.
There you go. They're never going to say cunt again. Taking you back to the Miserable Men days on Cyke Labs content segment right here on BF Live as we make our way to the piss break and the horny ladies for the ladies segment. But first, I need to pay the bills, so I need to play these commercial messages, and then we'll be back to more Cyke Labs content right after these messages. Hey, tween.
Pride for me is not being ashamed of being gay anymore. Delta supports everyone of every group, whether you're gay, whether you're straight.
I started in the women's uniform. I didn't feel like it was
Hey,
me.
tween.
Once I made the switch to the men's uniform, I can't even describe how I feel and how it helps me feel confident in who I am. Every day when a male flight attendant meets me and I'm wearing my vest and my tie, I always say, "Hey, twin,"
Hey,
like
tween.
that.
Cyke
I'm a
Labs.
little upset because you look better than I do in the male uniform.
Hey, tween. And now back to our Cyke Labs content segment right here on BF Live. We're having a lot of fun with this today. All right, I got two more for you, and then we're going to take the piss break. But here, how about this is more? This is a public service message or commercial for one of the famous whack packers in the past. I'll let it speak for itself right here. Cyke Labs content.
Fair. A Sirius satellite radio studio.
Underwater.
A CD of background sound effects. $13.50. A call to get the retard. $4.50. Can Gary think that he's actually at a football game?
I can't hear it very good.
Gary the retard.
I have to play it again.
We want to be.
I'll play it again. I see my signals underwater. Waiting for my signal. Waiting for my signal to recover, guys. I'm hearing what you say. It's better. Let's get into it. Hey, tween, and hey, tween. To my tween friends. As my signal goes underwater, I'm going to play it again. Here we go.
All right. Fair to the Sirius satellite radio studios. $7. A CD of background sound effects. $13.50. A call to Gary the retard. $4.35. Making Gary think that he's actually at a football game. Priceless. Gary the retard. He's everywhere we want him to be.
All right. Oh, there we go. All right, I got one more piece for you, and then we're going to take the BF Live piss break, and hopefully my signal will recover in that amount of time. Let me close some of these. Get some of these closed. As I play you the last one, hang in there, ladies. I'm coming your way, quite literally. Here we go. All right, one more. Here's the last one. All right, and this is a good one. And this is the one that Bob showed. Some of you might have saw this if you were partaking in the Leviverse this morning out of the coffin. You might have saw this already, but this is the latest, greatest piece of content from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. Click on that link running throughout the entirety of the show and hook up our bro with a subscriber over there and watch these at your leisure. But here's the last one I got for you. This is Cyke Labs' Dead Giveaway news interview with Bob Levy right here on BF Live Cyke Labs content segment.
I say, my neighbor, you got some big testicles to pull this off, bro. Because we say you do every day. I mean, every day.
How long have you lived here?
I've been here a year. Okay, you should come, bro. Or I'd barbecue what to do. We eat ribs and whatnot. And listen to Sauceton music. You should come, bro.
And you had no indication that.
Right, hey, bro, not a clue that girl what was in that house or anybody else was there against their will, because how he is he just comes out to his backyard, plays with the dogs, take her with his cars and motorcycles, builds back in the house. So he's sometimes you look away because he's not doing nothing but the average stuff. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing exciting about him. Well, until the day. What
was the reaction on the girls' faces? I can't imagine to see the sunlight.
Be around. I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Something is wrong here. Their giveaway. They're all giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Their giveaway.
Thank you very much for your time. And
either she homeless or she got problems. That's the only reason why she went to a black man.
Charles, thank you for being there, man. Charles Ramsey, neighbor, heard the screaming, took action, went and did what he needed to do. The rest is unfolding before us here on Seymour. I'm going to send it back to you.
And there you have it, folks. From the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, the ultimate talented Cyke Labs. Please, once again, go over there and watch these at your leisure. Cyke Labs has a lot more content that I could even play here for this show. And he has a lot more extended clips that are 10 and 13 minutes and even more. So hook up our bro, Cyke Labs Content, because that is the end of our Cyke Labs content segment for today. That was Cyke Labs. That's right, everybody. It is 40 minutes past the hour 1 o'clock where I'm at. That means we're 40 minutes into hour number 2 of 3 hours of live original content right here on BF Live Stream Show 174. So this is what we're going to do, folks. We're going to take the BF Live piss break, which is about 2.5 minutes. And then on the other side, we're going to do for the ladies content, soulful horoscope readings, and whatever fun we have time for. But right now, folks, I think we could all use a piss break. I'll see you in 2.5 minutes on the other side for more fun right here on BF Live Stream Show 174. See you in 2.5 minutes for more fun. Don't go anywhere.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. PP breakdown, PP breakdown. Break it down, PP, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
I'm back from touching my pee-pee for the second half of BF. What's that, buddy?
I did more than touch my pee-pee, if you know.
Whoa. Well, they do say if you shake it more than 3 times, you're technically playing with it, Bobby Nick.
That's right.
That's the more you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right here from BF Live. All right, we're going to wait for our boy.
Scott needs to podcast closer to his bathroom, I think.
Oh, he's back. There you go.
Holy shit, he's back.
He's doing good. All right, folks. Well, let's see.
Well, I brought a towel for Stacy on. Well, you can't see it. Towel for Stacy on at the.
Wow.
Yeah,
We're
gonna
lay that down for her.
Also got
that time, folks.
Got a wet vac. About the wet vac with me if we.
There's gonna be a flood in here.
Look at that. Scott was getting ready. He's getting all his things ready that he needs. Holy shit. Here we go. All right. Well, let's do it. I guess I didn't want to do this without you, Scott, because I know how much you like this segment. I think. I don't know. Let's see. Stajunksta, we were just in time for Stajunksta because he says, I'm holding it in until Electra tells me to let it fly and scolds me about hand washing. PP breakdown. Wash your peas. Wash your hands, please. Brilliant, Cyke. Now on to the man meat. Like, she's like, yeah, whatever. Now on to the man meat. Matt checks in. He's having fun throwing out the Perry emojis, and he lets us know that Perry Caravello Live will be on tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific. That's 8 o'clock here on the East Coast of the United States. So I will definitely be in the chat with my chat family, seeing what's happening with the latest on Perry Caravello Live. Thank you. Hoya Matt from Space Nerd. Hoya Space Nerd from our friend Matt. Thinking ahead, Scotty says Space Nerd. Thank you, Scott, for the wipes and laying down the drop cloth. So thoughtful. So thoughtful.
Want no slip and falls in here.
That's right. We don't want. Okay, so here we go, folks. They're lovely, but they're not very patient. But it is their time because it's not for me. It's not for you. This is for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, every frame he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
Right, folks. Hang on tight because it's not for me. It's not for you. This segment is for the ladies. So that's what we're about to get into right here on BF Live. Your patience has finally paid off, ladies, if you can call it patience. It's time for the ladies, and that is not photographed in any way or altered in any way. Oh, Scott, what is Scott doing? Scott's got blinders on up here. Wait a minute. What's going on? Scott's got sleeping blinders. What? Do not disturb. Scott's trying to get some sleep. He ain't having it. He is not taking part. He's like, BF, I love you, bro. I love showing up for your show, but I ain't doing this. He's like,
no, it's not over yet. Stop. Put him back on. Put it back on.
No, not over yet. All right. Well, here we go. Well, Scott, that's okay that you wear your blindfold because this isn't for me and it is not for you. It is for the ladies. So let's play our first one, guys. So hang on tight. All right. And here we go. These are for the ladies. I don't go out and search for them because I don't want them in my algorithm, but I thank the ladies for submitting these. And here you go, ladies. This is for the ladies. All right, there you go. There's the first one. Scott is
I love this segment much better with Scott here because he gives me something to watch.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, he might be a little excited about this segment. So it's not good for men to be disappearing off screen during this segment. Blummel's defense lawyer says, no, that was awesome, but I did miss the bikini report today. All right. I don't like the bikini report either, to be fair, Stacy. LOL. Boner check time, says just a guest checking in. It's boner check time. Boys. Oh, somebody's got one.
Flaccid
oh, my God.
For me, sorry.
I think I just died, says Stacy Allen. Brian Kowalczyk says, gray cotton gym shorts, no undies, white tank top, just made a fine bit. I think I'll stretch a bit. Oh, hey, girls.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
All right, well, that's what Brian's getting down with. Hey, ladies, from our friend Terry Nee checking in. You can take our lives, but you can never take our freedom. That guy was perfection. So, what do you think? So, I think Perry thought he was hot too, don't you?
Shut the fuck up.
You knew you liked it. Got a peek under that kilt, says our friend Space Nerd. I know what's under that kilt, says Mrs. Nephew Rob. So, really was the chunkster. Stacy Allen getting the love from Space Nerd. I just unjaculated, says our friend. I didn't even know that was a thing, Tom Gully. I think he just found out it was one too. Oh, wrong thing. He unjaculated. Let's see. Softer than a banana, says Gaseous. He's confirming his heterosexuality. Starry Chunksta, LOL. I'll be right over, Brian Kowalczyk. Oh, hey, Brian Kowalczyk, says the ladies heard what you were up to.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Hands in view, Scott. Hands in view. I want you to put those hands in view. There you go. He didn't mean view. He meant view. Ooh, thick, says our friend Brian Kowalczyk. And to that, yeah. Blummel's defense lawyer says, full disclosure, there was a slight amount of blood flow, but I cut it off at the pass. All right, well, let's see. Well, Blummel's, I mean, this might be for you, but it's not really for me, and it's not really for you. This is for the ladies, what we're doing right here on BF Live. So here's another thing for the ladies right here on BF Live. I dare say no other show in our verse does anything for the ladies, but right here on BF Live, and I'm proud to do that. I'm proud to be a sucker. Here you go for the ladies. He needed that dough. I don't want to play that copyright song too much. You know it, Stacy Allen. Breakfast, says our friend Space Nerd. Tom Gully Show says, why is he mixing up that dough with his fleshlight? Well, that's what it's time for. Am I in time for the ladies segment? You certainly are, Juggalette Jen, because this segment certainly isn't for me, and it certainly isn't for Bobby, Nick, or Scott. This is for the ladies, and that's what we're in the mode right here. I have 2 more selections that the ladies submitted to me, and you better submit some more for Monday and next week, because I'm not going out looking for them. I'm at the end of my stock, ladies, so I'll let you know that right now as I present more in the ladies. And believe it or not, this was submitted by the ladies right here on BF Live. So here's our next piece, because it's not for me, it's not for you, it's for the ladies right here on BF Live. Take it away. Check this out.
It's Cocktober, which means it's time
to
carve up
guys.
that jack-off lantern, because Rock Hansen is back in Falcon Video's latest holiday release, Halloweeny. And you could be sure there'll be a full moon when he knocks on your back door and asks for a trick. Vampires won't be the only ones sucking the life out of you, because Rock will be draining you dry too. Yes,
Perry loves this
thrills
shit.
and chills when Rock gets his mouth on all the hard candy he could suck. Mummies won't be the only thing wrapped up, because Rock is also into BDSM.
Happening.
Falcon Video presents Halloweeny, coming to VHS, Betamax, and Laserdiscs October 30th.
Laser dicks.
Good Lord.
That's the kind of ladies we're dealing with, because this isn't for me. It's not for you. This is for the ladies, by the ladies. And so they submitted that. Cocktober, says our friend, my nephew Rob Saul knocked me up. Gesha said, gay twink Jason. It got an idea for that. Space Nerd is like, what? BF has seen them all. It's part of my job, Tyranny. I'm telling you. BF Live, I sent you one this morning. That's what she said. Just a guess, how you doing? Can't argue with that technique, talking about the dough guy before. Going back. BF has seen them all. We got that. It is, in fact, Cocktober. Okay, now, that's enough. That's about enough, LOL. Get this off my screen, says just a guess. For the gadies. Yes, see, I think, I don't know who liked that more. I think Perry liked that. Didn't you, Perry? Well, got to turn it up if you like it. Us not playing. Great. Okay. Okay. Wrong space. Anyway, this one is definitely in BF's algorithm. It is not. It was provided for me by the ladies, because it's not for me. It's not for Scott or for anyone else. It's for the ladies. I'm getting blood flow, says Articulate John. LOL, says Blumels. Bleach my eyes. Bleach in my eyes isn't so bad now. Let's see. Says our friend Space Chief 75. Get that out of your eyes. Let's see. Space Chief getting the love from Space Nerd. Hey, Space Nerd from Space Chief 75. Okay, ladies, I got one more for you, because that's all I got left in my bin, and that's probably about all everybody else can tolerate, because this isn't for me, and it's not for you, Scott or Bobby Nick. This is for the ladies. This is our last submission that I have today. We're going to end this week, and we're going to end this segment with this last one, folks. And if the ladies submit more, we'll do more of these next week. But it's not for me. It's not for you. It's for the ladies. Here's the last one right here on BF Live, because at least I look out for my ladies, because I'm happy to have a female demographic that enjoys BF Live. Here you go, ladies. Scott, this is our new workout program, bro. We're going to have to do this. You got to do leg lifts while you're working out with rubber bands.
He just works out his glamour muscles.
Pretty much. Pretty impressive, though. All right, there you go. How do we send you the men? You don't send the actual men. What you can do is, I'm out there on Twitter X under Bob Stuff. You'll see my BF Live, or you can, there's other ways you can catch me on Discord or my email. It's REVA, no, it's what's it? BF Live 420. BF Live 420. That's the show email. BF Live 420 at gmail.com. That's a way you could get in contact with me.
Can they send males with clothes? Are they able to send clothed men with clothes on?
Yeah.
Maybe fishing or something? Or
there you go. Got to make sure you take care of the ladies, and I certainly do. And dare I say that I am one of the only shows that takes care of any of our ladies right here on BF Live. Does that doesn't even seem like it's possible, said our friend Space Nerd. That is right, Blummels. I take care of the ladies. Glamour muscles. Juggle at Jen like the glamour muscles line. This is actually extremely impressive core strength, says our friend Blummels, defense lawyer.
it is.
Tom Gully says, weird how the ladies don't chat while the video is actually playing. Is that you picked up on that, didn't you, Tom Gully? Sorry. I kind of picked up on that too, and there's like some things going on in the there.
I'm hearing some bean flicking going on.
It is Space Nerd. Was that you, Brian Clauder? Says Space Nerd. Space Nerd said it looks familiar. Gaseous says, now for the chicks with dicks for your boy Gaseous. That'd be another segment, chicks with dicks, for our friend Gaseous. Brian Kowalczyk is just sticking out his tongue. When can we get your video, Bobby F? When you get my video, it's coming up soon. That's on my OnlyFans. That would get Mandy's attention about the fishing guys. Buzz Buzz, says our friend. Yes, Brian Kowalczyk says Buzz Buzz. He knows what's going on over there. Bean flickers. The lady Scott doth protest too much. Well, that's part of the humor in this bit. If I have to sit through it, then we're going to punch it up with some humor and have some fun with it. Glamour muscle, says Juggalette Jen. It's not Brian Clauder. It's dudes with tits, LOL. Well, you know, Jen, that wasn't for me. That wasn't for Scott or Nick. That was for you. That was for ladies. And while your favorite podcasters and Downverse characters, as I play this cool kind of intro and the element for segment right here for the ladies. I'm sorry, at the same time. It's for ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat, making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
My signal is underwater just in time to end the signal, right, Bobby?
Oh yeah, I think this is a divine intervention.
I like that word. Well, I hope they enjoyed that because that wasn't for me or you. That was for the ladies. It is 2:00 right where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. That means we are 2 hours into 3 hours of live original content. But we got plenty more fun planned, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to stall a little bit as my signal comes back from underwater. I don't know why it's doing that. OnlyFriends, that's right.
Oh,
Grumbles, you weren't supposed to tell anybody about OnlyFriends. I know that you do, Juggalette Jen. Thank you very much. We're all having fun here. Hell yeah, I would subscribe to OnlyFriends. Cyke stuff is too short, says Cyke Labs. Let's see. Cyke is getting the laugh from Space Nerd. I didn't even realize the face switch until just now. See, that's why I pointed it out to you. Scott didn't even know the first time he watched it that he was kind of in that. I want to thank the talented Stacey Allen for creating that kind of element that I can play at the beginning of the end of For the Ladies. So there you go. I love the ones with BS face and Chris Abel's face on them, says Juggalette Jen. They want it to be longer. Don't they always want it to be longer? Always want it to be longer. Well, I don't know about that. I'm waiting for... What are you doing there, Scott? Scott's got his hand... Oh, he's got his hands up. The segment's over, Scott. You can put your hands down now, buddy.
Somebody told me to put my hands.
Yeah,
okay.
Terry said keep your hands up, but the segment's over. You can do whatever you want with your hands now. All right.
Cool.
Well, it is, like I said, it is 2:00 right here on the East Coast of the United States, but we're nowhere near done having fun because we do 3 hours of live original fun content right here on BF Live. Thanks for everybody. This has been it's only been 2 days and everybody this week, but thank you all very much. And I'm gonna be here for the foreseeable future. We're gonna have Monday through Friday all next week, 12 to 3. I will bring you 3 hours of live original show every day of the week. That is always my promise to you. But I do wonder what the stars hold in mind for us because it is a lot of work, and I need to see kind of what the stars have in mind for me and for all of you. So guys, it's that time again. Why don't you help me push the desk? This time we got to push the horoscope desk over. I'll get over to the horoscope desk. I will rub my crystal balls. You will put your signs in the chat, and I will read them soulfully as we about ready to get into BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings.
Come on, Brian. Come on.
Whoa, Brian, there he is.
Yeah.
It's time. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope Readings. That's right, it's horoscope time, folks. And it's totally a coincidence that I'm going to do a segment rubbing my balls after the Four Ladies segment. That's all I'm going to say. It's totally a coincidence. It wasn't planned, anything like that. But I will play my porn/horoscope music. You will put your signs in the chat, and I will read them soulfully to see what the stars have in mind for us this upcoming weekend. Let's see. So let me
play with your cock and balls for mama.
Yeah. The cock and balls. All right, let me rub my balls, my crystal balls, as I get to the first sign that I'm going to read here in the chat. And it will be the first one I see. This segment inspires me to get back into shape. Talking about the last one, we're going to get into Capricorn. This is for my friend Gaseous, Deadful, and all of our Capricorn friends joining us in the chat today on BF Live as I rub my crystal balls and I figure out what is in store for you, Capricorny, and all my Capricorn friends. Let's see, Capricorn. I'll scroll down to, today is a 7, Capricorn. Feels like a 7. Changes necessitate budget revisions, Capricorn. What you want and what's available may not be the same thing. Give up something you don't need and make adjustments together, Capricorn. Sounds like you got some changes and you got to rethink some budgetary spending, Capricorn. But it says today is a 7, so I hope that Gaseous and Deadful and all of our Capricorn friends are having a great day and have a great weekend as we move on to Leo, please, for the lovely Space Nerd. This is for Space Nerd, DJ Electrified, Tiffany Washington, and all the other lovely Leos that I might not be remembering right now in our chat family. Hey, Leo, today is a 9. Take extra care of yourself. I think they might have did that in the last segment. I think they might have done that already in the last segment. Did you not?
Extra.
Yes, they did. Try a new style, Leo. It doesn't need to get expensive. Invest in your career, Leo. Polish your professional presentation. You already took extra care of yourself. So it says try a new style. It doesn't need to get expensive. Invest in your career and polish your professional presentation and have a great weekend to all of my Leos in the chat today. Stacey Allen says it's officially Scorpio season. Well, that means I will read this. Whoa, Brian's getting a little horny back there. What's going on there, Scott?
No, it's just a towel for the.
Oh, okay. For the still toweling off from the old from the other segment from Stacy.
Soaking it up.
And she made a mess over there, didn't she? I'm sorry about that, Scott. I'm sorry about that. But at least you got a towel this time. As I continue reading the Scorpios, this is for the lovely Stacey Allen and maybe the not so lovely Uncle Jack. Maybe be lovely to some people. I don't know. But let's see. This is for all my Scorpios out there today. Today is a 7, so I hope you all having a 7 today. Take care of business every day. Discover unexpected deviations from scheduled plans if you're mingling. Avoid losing your cool. Well, that already happened in the chat. She couldn't wait for the ladies segment. Keep your eye on the ball or maybe the balls. Coordinate solutions, Stacey Allen, because persistence pays. That's for Stacy and Jack and all the Scorpios in the chat today. I hope you're having a 7 out of a 10 today and have a great weekend to all of our Scorpio friends. Nobody does it like the bull, says our friend Cyke Clyde. As you hear the porno/horoscope music playing in the background, I will read Taurus. This is for my friend Cyke Clyde and for all of our Taurus friends because, in fact, no one does it like the bull. Hey, Taurus, today is an 8. Home and family have your attention. Adapt with the changes. Not everyone agrees, Taurus. Listen respectfully. Make big decisions later. Support each other, and everything works out. And I believe they're a double sign. They're a double sign couple too, right? Are you not both Taurus? So that's both for you and the lovely Ding Dong. And it sounds like it's apropos, aka appropriate. Have a great weekend to all of our Taurus friends out there. I hope you're having an 8 today. Have a great weekend. Yes, says our friend, that is the Cancer the Crab. Don't get too cryptic on me. I don't know all about their symbols. You got to type some letters, but I think Cancer is the crab. Is it not, Scott?
Yes, it is.
Well, Cancer is the crab. It's our friend for Scott Fitzpatrick, our friend Brian, and also for Juggalette Jen. This is for you. Cancer is the crab. Hey, Scott and Brian, you might be happy to know that today is a 9. You're having a 9, so I hope you're having a great day. Your morale gets a boost with a positive cash flow. Your morale gets a boost with a positive cash flow. Unexpected expenses could disrupt those plans, though. Avoid argument or conflict. Stash resources for later and simplify.
So I need Brian to take me to the liquor store to get some scratch-off tickets, and I forgot the rest of it.
All right. Well, today is a 9. Let's say today is a 9. Positive cash flow. So maybe that's how you're gonna when Brian takes you to the store. That's how you're gonna get that positive cash flow. So that's for my friend That is for my friend Brian, for Scott Fitzpatrick, and for Juggalette Jen. Show keeps
Scott,
whoa.
Scott,
whoa,
when you
thank
say Brian takes you to the store, is that code for something?
Hi-oh.
The grocery store.
If he said he loaded his groceries in his trunk, Bobby Nick, I would have been with you. Hi-oh. Keep your groceries in your own damn trunk. Plummel's defense lawyer, so complimentary of you saying that the show keeps getting better and better. Why? Just because I strive to do 3 hours of live content for the people that I love? Thank you, Blummel's defense lawyer. Double stoppers. Makes sense to have crystal balls. It certainly helps for this segment, Juggalette Jen. Pisces, that would be nice if I would read Pisces. So I'll do that for my friend Matt and all of our Pisces friends joining us today here on BF Live. Hey, Pisces, my friend Matt. Today is a 9. It says profit. Let me roll my balls a little bit. It's a little, there you go. I just want to do that for general reasons. Profit from excellent service without sacrificing your own well-being, Pisces. Profit from excellent service without sacrificing your own well-being. Practice healthy fitness routines. How about fitness in your race? And work with a coach for improved performance. Action gets lovely results. Lovely? I've never heard of lovely results. What is a lovely result? Yeah. Well, there you go. But nonetheless, I hope that makes sense to you, Matt, and for all of our Pisces friends out there, because that was the Pisces for today. We got Space Chief 75 checking in, or should I say Space Chief 75 checking in, and he would like Gemini. So this is for my friend, my talented artist friend, Space Chief 75. His link is also running throughout the entirety of the show. Hook a brother up, Space Chief 75, as I read Gemini. This is a Space Chief. It says today is an 8, brother. So I hope you're having a great 8 out of 10 day. Get creative. Well, you already are creative. Listen to your emotions as well as your intellectual ideas. Distractions may lead to mistakes. Shift your perspective, Gemini. Express and share your views, Gemini, Space Chief 75. And have a great weekend. And please hook up Space Chief 75 if you need like something issued or something you want him to make a special like invitation or drawing, or you want some cool art. Hook up with Space Chief 75 on Twitter X. Let's see. I will take a 9. Give me that towel, Scott. Hi-oo. Give me that towel. Taking a 9. All right. Hey, Jake Fire checks in. Jake Fire, I should say. How about Libra? Well, how about Libra? Well, this will be for my friend Jake Fire and all of the Libras joining us today here for BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hey, Jake Fire and Libras. Today is a 7, my friend, so I hope you're having a great Friday. Take care of business. Oh, no, excuse me, I read the wrong one. Group communications could get twisted, Libra. Group communications could get twisted, like you mean around here. Things may not go as planned. It could get awkward. It got awkward in here. Keep an open mind, Libra. Keep an open mind and heart and work that shit out. Work it out. It says things may not go out as planned. Shit might get awkward, but keep an open mind when it gets awkward, and everything will work out. Keep your open mind and heart, and have a great weekend, Jake Fire, and all of our Libra friends in the chat today. It happens. It happens. Where is Stephen Bull? Stephen Bull doesn't always join us on the day side, but shout out to our friend Stephen Bull. Warm towel is the best cleanup sex juice. I don't know what. I'm not sure. Not sure. Let me say. Show enough does. Yes, we're both Taurus. I thought I had that right, Cyke Clyde. You and Mrs. Clyde. I heard that, says Juggalette Jen. Hell to the yeah, says our friend Juggalette Jen. Thanks, BF from Space Chief 75. Check him out. His link's running in the chat. Can a brother get a Vegetarius some love? Says our friend Bobby Nick Havens. Vegetarians. I like that. Whoa, you really stretched it out.
Vegetarians.
Wow, man. That's too many syllables for me, Bobby Nick. But I will attempt to read Sagittarius or Vegetarius. It's not a sign, but it should be, and it is right here on BF Live. So this is for my friend and co-host Bobby Nick Havens, and for all the great Sagittarius joining us today. Hey, Sagittarius or Vegetarius. Today is an 8, Bobby Nick. So I hope you're having an 8, my friend.
Oh, nice.
Discover uncharted distractions along the road. Don't rely on unreliable sources. Explore and investigate possibilities without overspending or breaking agreements. And do the damn research.
Got to do that damn research.
Well, I hope you're having an 8, my Vegetarius friend, and all of our Sagittarius/Vegetarius friends who are joining us here for BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings today. Brian Kowalczyk says, at SpaceSheep75, we are a cursed breed. SpaceSheep75 says, I know that's right, Brian BK. Sounds like a Libra, LOL. I always get close to the mark right here on BF Live Soulful Horoscope Readings. I don't rub my balls for no good reason other than enjoyment and to do this segment.
Oh, careful,
Don
BF.
says, yes.
Let me get that for you. Here.
Get my ball? You got my crystal balls?
Yeah,
I did drop them.
You dropped one.
Oh, there.
Whoa.
That was one of them.
Whoa. Let me reach it.
There you go. Got the crystal balls. There you go. I thought you had an actual crystal ball over there, or one of mine. You probably want that in your ass, right? How about no? Whoa, my brother Jake Fire hooks me up with the most colorful and generous $5 super sticker. Jake Fire. Thank you for the fire and the love, Jake Fire. Have a great weekend, bro. I really appreciate that $5 super sticker. Coming in hot, Don says, Space Nerd. Space Nerd says, you missed the best segment. You talking about the bikini report? I don't know, maybe you talking about. I made it in time for veg. Perfect timing, says our friend, the Reverend Wild Bill, checking back in. Well, he's always leaving, but you know what Tan Mom says about that? She says, I never left. Tan Mom never leaves. So there you go. The hot guys segment, question mark, says Don. Of course, Don, you missed it. Sad. Stacey Allen says, Don, you need BF to replay it. At least the kilt guy is a necessary replay. How about no? Reverend Wild Bill says, it looks like my balls were blue right there. You had there, Scott.
I thought the same thing. You're rubbing them too hard.
Yeah, I was a little bit. The kilt guy is Dreamy or Love, I guess, our friend Space Nerd. Hoya, the Reverend Wild Bill from Space Nerd. Aquarius. All right, Terry Nee. Well, this is for my friend, Terry Nee, and all the other Aquarius is checking in on BF Live today for Soulful Horoscope Readings. Let's get into the age of Aquarius. Terry Nee and all of my Aquarius friends, today is an 8 out of 10. So I hope you're having an 8. Keep cool with your partner, Terry Nee. Listen patiently, Terry Nee. Redirect complaints to someone who gives a shit. No, to someone who can do something about them. Adapt around changes together, Terry Nee, and support each other. Well, there you have it. So, Terry Nee, I know you've been married a long time, my friend, so I think you have a lot of experience of probably keeping it cool with your partner, and you better be listening patiently or you wouldn't have made it this long in your marriage. Redirect complaints to someone who gives a shit, who can do something about them. Adapt around changes together and support each other, my friend Terry Nee. And it looks like I'm going to have to read mine again because I can't believe there's not even one other Virgo out here in the chat on the regular, and I'm a Virgo. Let's see, Space Nerd Hoya. Don says, very sweet of you, Stacy, but Terry Nee Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Mankini report at 2:30 at Don's. He's doing the Mankini report if you want to check that out. The lovely Stacey Allen, quite generous of you for a $5 super chat. Thanks for taking care of the ladies BF. Can we rewatch The Kilt Guy, please? Well, since you shamed me into it and most generously gave me a super chat and paid your way.
My cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
Okay, I typically burn these right after the show, but I did save that one for Stacey Allen. All right, here you go, Stacey. By request and because of your most generous super chat and your contributions to the show, I appreciate you, Stacey Allen. So here you go, one more time for the ladies. I'll take your name down. All right, I let it loop 5 times. because Stacey Allen gave me a most generous $5 super chat. So thank you, Stacey Allen, for all your great contributions to this show. Thank you for contributing to the fun. I'm a Taurus, says Terry Nee. Well, thank you. Damn it, Stacy, says our friend Don. He's cursing you. I love to wear a nice kilt from time to time, says the Reverend Wild Bill. Let's see. WRB from Terry Nee. Thank you for the hot guys on my lunch break, says Juggalette Jen. I may or may not look under kilt, says our friend Space Nerd. Virgo, says Terry Nee. He's just calling out all the signs that I haven't read left on BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings. So this is for me, damn it. Oh my goodness. And let me check this out, Terry Nee. Because it says,
give yourself one. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a horoscope anyway. But let's see, Bob. Today it says Virgo is only having a 6 kind of day. Well, I call bullshit on that because I'm having a 10 with you guys. I call bullshit on the number. It says privately process recent events. Yeah, like the 4 ladies segment. Yeah, I'm still processing that one. Get projects complete and put materials away. You mean like the 4 the ladies segment? Organize, sort, and file. Once again, consider dreams and visions and what it would take. Well, there you go. What would take it? What would it take? I got that. All right, so it's kind of vague right here on BF Live, but it says privately process recent events. I'm processing that shit. I'm going to get my projects complete and put materials away. Projects complete, you mean like producing 3 hours of live original content every day? Like that kind of project? I'll do that. Organize, sort, and file. Consider dreams and visions. And what would it take? Well, there you go. That's for me. Thanks. Thank you, Terry Nee, for calling that one out. Let's see. Juggalette Jen says, whoop, whoop. And Brian Kowalczyk, do you have your accept gifted membership turned on, folks? Because the most generous, Brian Kowalczyk, checks in with 5 gifted BF Live memberships right here. Thank you for gifting BF Live, my friend. Yeah. No, thank you, Brian Kowalczyk. This wouldn't be anything without you guys having fun with it and with me. I love and appreciate you all so much, and thank you for the most generous 5 gifted BF Live memberships. And I'm still want to watch. I want to have that watch party when we watch Windy City Heat. Look who just caught one, Brian Kowalczyk. The Levy-verse. You got Bob with that. You got Charlotte sometimes with that. You got Antifa mumbling Nick with that. You got our friend Josephus Comedy with that, and you got our friend Aunt Esther. Go ahead, sucker. I don't wear mankinis. That's a little too much information there, Don. Space Nerd is giving the shout out love. Don, he must work out or something, he says. Whoa, boy, says our friend Space Nerd. Well, not thanks for that then. I thought that's what you were saying, Brian Kowalczyk. You were kind of eager. Like right after I showed the man meat, you were like right away with the 5 gifted. Look, thank you, BF. Like, calm your pants down there, Brian. No, thank you, buddy, for the 5 gifted. It's getting hot in here. Please don't take off any more clothes. Terry Nee, thank you very much for the most generous. We have a battle going on here.
Oh, wow.
The bikini report again. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll be fair. I'll show you one bikini report again rather than the entire bikini report. But thank you, Terry Nee, for the most generous $5 gifted super chat as we kind of change back and forth and we go back to other old bits. I will find one for you. Which one do you want? Do you want the I know which one you want. You want the World Series report. Right here, one more time. I only got 2 today. So this is the bikini report by request because I'm a man whore. I'm easy. You send me $5. I'll play anything you want. So here you go, Terry Nee. Thank you for the 5. And here is one more shot at the bikini report.
The World Series is set and it's truly a classic matchup. We're talking Yankees versus Dodgers. Not only are America's 2 biggest cities represented, this is a storied grudge match. Okay, it's been over 40 years since they've met in the World Series, but this tilt will be their record 12th time going toe-to-toe, going back all the way to when the Dodgers were still in Brooklyn. Now, it has to be acknowledged that the Yankees have historically been the better team. They have 27 World Series titles to LA's 7, and head-to-head in the World Series, the Yankees are 8-3. But the Dodgers did win their most recent World Series matchup, beating the Yankees in 6 back in '81. Plus, let's be honest, they've got Shohei Ohtani. So who do you think's going to win? Let us know in the comments and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
All right. I like a good super chat battle. So thank you, Terry Nee and Stacey Allen. I hope that you enjoyed what I provided for you. Thanks, BF. Thank you, Stacey Allen. Dunkashing, says our friend Wild Bill. Dunkashing to you. He is a hottie, says my sister, Kathy. That's not gross at all. Indeed, Kathy, says Space Nerd. Turkey Threads link is running for Levyverse merchandise. You can check it out right there. Daniel August, my bro, checking in. Coming in late, but happy Friday. Thank you, Daniel August, for the most generous $1.99, and thank you for your most generous super chats yesterday, my friend. Your generous $50 super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Daniel August, and I hope things continue to get better for you every day. Gemini, said our friend Tom Gully Show. I might have read it for someone else, but I'll read it for my friend Tom Gully one more time as we do BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings, taking you into the weekend. So this is for Tom Gully and my other Gemini friends. Get creative, Tom Gully. Listen to your emotions as well as your intellectual ideas, Gemini. Distractions will lead you to mistakes. Shift your perspective, Tom Gully, and express and share your views. The Tom Gully Show. And just no sooner I say it, my friend Daniel always hits me again with a most generous $20 tip using my PayPal preset options that are pinned at the top of this very chat. Thank you, Daniel August, bro. I'm so thank you for enjoying me, and thank you for contributing and help me continue doing this. Thank you very much. It really means a lot to me. The Levyverse. Hey, boo. Wait a minute. Yeah, Tom, I don't think you caught one of those BF Live memberships, but your friend Bob Levy did. Brian Kowalczyk says, the Tom Gully Show, Gemini 2, we should start a cult. Hey, Bob from Space Chief 75. Gemma died? No, I don't think so. Brian Kowalczyk, DFW, G's. BJ Bob from our friend Dream Man checking in. BJ Bob, the name famously given to him by our friend Perry Caravello Live, who you'll see on tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 o'clock East. You got to jump in the chat, y'all, because it's a great chat family. We just sit in there and love ragging on, talking to each other and ragging on Perry and kind of trying to get under his skin. So hang out tonight with us on the Perry Caravello Live chat at 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East. I will see many of you there. The Dallas chapter of Gangstas. Space Nerd says, Don, truth be told, I prefer board shorts on men, no banana hammocks. Works for me, Tom Gully Show, Tartan the Cult. Where is her penis? Under that kilt somewhere. Yankee that top off, my friend Terry Nee says. Am I right? I know that bikini is losing the fight. Pop. Terry Nee says, turn up the volume for Tom Gully. What'd you say, Sonny? What'd you say? Right? Get creative, question mark. If that was going to happen, it would have happened by now, says my friend Tom Gully. LOL Terry, he liked his comment back. Jake Fire says, BF, have you tried getting Perry on the show? No, Jake Fire. The closest I have come with anything Perry is the following. Let's see, I met Perry in public when we went to Pottstown, so I got a couple pictures with Perry. Look how happy he was to meet me. Look at that guy.
You look really happy.
And there's another picture right there. And I happened to hook up with Garrett. Garrett was there in Pottstown too. And other than that, the closest I've come to it, Jake Fire, is that some friends of mine for my 100th show, they made me kind of a thing where Perry gave me a shout out. Let me see if I can find that real quick. A video file. Let me do a 100 right here. 100. All right. And I will show you. Look at the shout out that I got from Perry Caravello for BF Live. Let's check this one out. So
Perry Caravello of Perry Caravello Live. I'd like to wish a happy 100th episode to our friends and our fan, Buffalo Bobby Fran, who has one of the best chat families on YouTube. Thank you very much for being a fan of ours, as we are a fan of yours. You're a huge PCL fan, excuse me.
I thought you were going to call me a huge piece of something else.
Buffalo Bobby Fran, all the best. Happy anniversary, my friend. Thank you. Oh! Thank you. Thank you for being a friend and a fan. Thank you.
How about that? So I was super stoked when my friends had that made for me. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. So let's see. What else we got here? We have... I would like to try to, like, maybe through Bob. I don't know if he would ever talk to me or I could ever calm him down long enough, but we'll have to try that. The Dallas Gully Club, says Terry Nee. It's not gay enough for Perry. The show isn't gay enough for him. Is that true for her? I don't know. Let's see. Gasha says, how unpleasant and smelly was Perry? Did he smell like cigarettes and cats? No, actually he didn't. Maybe it was the room that was kind of neutralizing it, but he smelled quite normal. I remember there, Gashas. BF was my favorite find in Pottstown, as well as you, Terry Nee. You kind of stalked me from the back of the room, taking the pictures from behind me, and then we ultimately hooked up. So that was a great fun meeting Terry Nee, my friend, for the first time. Tom Gully Show says, that kind of rocks for Perry to do that. It was, Tom Gully. I was super surprised and super impressed when I got that message. That was courtesy of my friends like Hack Ride and Electra. They kind of got that hooked up for me. Cyke Clyde says, I got him to shout out your show on that episode the night before too. I think I might have that too there, Cyke Clyde. Let's see what I have here let me do my screen share stuff. As we're going all different directions right here on BF Live. Let's see, I think I did shout out. SHOUT. Let's see, that's right. Here it is, right here. This is from my friend Cyke Clyde.
CYK capital E writes for $5, and thank you for the $5, whoever you are. Perry, all of us, @BF Live, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. PST, love you. BF Live, what's BF Live? Anyway, thank you. Chunk Squad, me, Kyle, BF Live, BSK, Chris Abels, Matt, Joker Fish, Space Nerd, ETC, all love you. Thank you.
And there you have it, Cyke Clyde. That's a long one right there. And thank you, Cyke Clyde. There you go. We hooked up, says Terry Nee. You know what I meant. Why when I use literal language, people they take it so personally. Jake Fire says, if you offer him compensation to be a guest on the show, he may come on. Also, you will definitely make the money back plus more. I would like to see, because I would like to think that I'm kind of friendly with Jim PCL, the boss, and I believe Tom is aware of me and us and the show through the Levyverse. So I think that there is a possibility there, Jake Fire. I'm gonna have to pursue that a little more aggressively and see if I could manage to get Perry on the show and manage him on the show. There's 32 likes on my end, says Cyke Clyde. The reason he says that, because I don't think Stacey Allen has maybe refreshed her thing since we've done maybe the For the Ladies segment, but she was saying at the time that there were 28 people watching and only 8 likes. Let's get that number up a bit. I would appreciate that. Cyke Clyde says there's 32. Refresh Stacey. I see 26, says Space Nerd. Okay, now she sees 31. Good children. Thank you, Mrs. Allen. Cyke Clyde is getting love from Space Nerd. LOL Stacey. What's the price? We'll raise it. All right. How about the next time he goes on Bob's show, you join them and the simulcast it? Okay. Yeah, you guys are giving me some ideas. I got to see if Bob is willing to play like that. I don't want Bob to mess up his relationship with Perry Caravello Live, but we're going to have to see if we can kind of work my way in there naturally. Say, hey, Perry, what's up? How you doing? We love you here on BF Live during the day or all, but I'm like the way you guys are thinking, and we'll have to pursue that down the road. What's his price? We'll raise it. Oh, Terry Nee. That means you don't want him on? I don't know. All right, folks. Well, I think I read just about every one of them. So this is last call for any signs that I didn't read, and we'll get on some other fun stuff in the half hour we have remaining right here on BF Live Stream Show 174. He's on Bob's show this Saturday. Well, I do know Bob, so I have to talk to him. Maybe Bob will let me pop in and say, hi, Perry, which Clyde reminds us is also tomorrow. All right. How about if I put a wrap on this son of a bitch, put a bow on this one, and we'll get on some other fun stuff we have for the last half hour, but that was for this week and leading into the weekend, BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings for Stream Show 174. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Is everybody having fun today? I sure hope you are. because that's what I get up to do every day, Monday through Friday. I like to plan 3 hours of live original content and have fun with my chat family, and I think we're achieving those goals today.
You're still in your horoscope thing there, Bobby friend.
Son of a bitch. I remembered I remembered to turn off the porn music, but I didn't remember to put myself back in my studio. Thank you, Bobby Nick.
Bobby friend, did you know that Andrew was without internet for over 13 hours yesterday?
I saw some things going off in our kind of shared chat about that. He lost internet. He lost power last night or something like that.
Well, he lost internet. Spectrum is being a bitch. I guess they're having nationwide outages.
Are they?
I don't know, to repair lines or something. But yeah, he didn't. My God, we were so worried he didn't make it for the whole show. No filter. We did 3 hours without him, and we were like, by the end of the show, we were like, "What the fuck?" I guess their phones were out.
Yes.
Stormy was calling and everything. And yeah, there was no answer. So
Wow.
it was crazy. It was crazy. We thought something happened, but thankfully it was just an internet outage.
Scott has always got the pictures at the ready. So lest anyone think that's Scott Fitzpatrick, that is actually our boy Andrew right there. My friend Space Nerd says, thank you, BF Live. Have a great afternoon. Why? Thank you, Space Nerd. You have a great afternoon and have a great weekend to the lovely Space Nerd. And I know I'll be seeing you in the Perry chat tonight. You know where else I'll also see you? Tomorrow night, folks, because it's nowhere near done having fun for this week, are we? Tomorrow night is Saturday night. So let's see. Tomorrow night is Replayables night. That's where 10 o'clock East on the Levyverse, we drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. You come spin the wheel. We watch some fun, crazy videos, and we see what kind of fun trouble we can get into tomorrow night, 10 o'clock East on the Levyverse. Space Nerd says, I'm out, y'all. Enjoy your Friday, everyone, and see you soon. We'll see you on the next chat.
See you later, nerd.
Nerd. Tom Gully Show says that Spectrum is effed up all the time. Bobby Nick, look out, buddy. Check out your phone because Care Bear's here. Hey, what up, bitches? I just woke up. That means you're about to get a pic on your phone any minute now, Bobby Nick.
Probably.
The pics are going to be coming. Pics or it didn't happen. Shit pics.
Poop shots.
Poop shots.
My mechanic loves Starlink, says our friend Terry Nee. I will definitely be there. I know that you will be in the chat tonight for Perry Caravella Live. Chucky want play Care Bear. That's AK. That's both of her. Good show, my friend. My sister says. Thank you, sister. You're biased, but also correct. Thank you very much. I love you, big sister. All right. What other fun can we get into in the last half hour of the BF Live BF Live show, not the Soulful Horoscope Readings. I was reading on my sheet of paper. What can we get into? How about we check in with, what can we have fun with? We can have fun with a lot of stuff. How about we check in with the Solar Death Ray guy? Let's check out Solar Death Ray. I always like checking out this guy and see what he's kind of putting under the Solar Death Ray and burning. So let's check out a couple of these clips of Solar Death Ray guy, or I also call him the real life Butthead, because his cadence and his voice sounds just like if he was the real life Butthead. So let's listen to the Solar Death Ray guy or real life Butthead and see what he's burning today right here on BF Live. Check this out, guys. This is my Solar Death Ray. It's really cool. Check it out. He's got it pointed at a bowling ball, fellas. Now, bowling ball, yeah, check this out. kind of selection. Solar death ray guy. We can all get down with that. Just like pointing that big magnifying glass of shit and just seeing what'll happen. Let me show you this
in front of that thing.
I wonder how many times he has like kind of put his hand there. Like, I gotta check it out. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I got a solar death ray. Yeah, solar death ray. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what else he's burning with the solar death ray guy, aka the real life butthead. Check it out what he's doing here, Scott. He's going to make some fossil teeth. Going to use some bronze and make some bronze fossil teeth. And he's going to melt it with the solar death ray.
The T-Rex tooth, and I wanted to make a solid bronze version of it. So I pressed it into sand to make an impression in which to pour the metal. In fact, I did that 3 times. I lit up my furnace to cook up the bronze, and once I had molten metal, I pulled it up out of the furnace and then poured it into the hole that I'd made with the T-Rex tooth.
Yeah.
The molten bronze was so hot it glowed like hot lava. After the metal cooled, I pulled the teeth up out of the sand and then cleaned them up a bit. T-Rex ruled, and its bronze teeth are totally rad. This is a T-Rex tooth.
Totally rad.
It sounds kind of like Napoleon Dynamite too.
All right, little Napoleon. I like that one. That's a good selection too. Terry Nee says, my siding melts in the winter from perpendicular windows in the sunroom. Archimedes mirror. Where's Space Nerd when you need her, is what he meant to say. Archimedes mirror. So you had like the different kinds of light coming in there. That's wild. Care Bear says, what the fuck? There's no way you get rid of a bowling ball like that, says our friend Care Bear. AKA Wendy, for those of you who don't know that. That's our friend Wendy. Let's see. I got one more thing with the guy melting some stuff there, fellas. Let's see what he's melting next. This is he's going to make a triangle, like our friend Andrew played when we first got to know him. Yeah. He played the triangle sex swing, right?
Right.
He used to play that all the time. Let's see. There it is. Well, let's watch real life Butthead make one.
I got some copper wire and tin to cook up some bronze so I could make something cool. I melted all the metal in my furnace, and that awesome flame you see, the green color, is from copper heating up. For this project, I wanted to make a solid bronze version of this symphony triangle, so I pressed the shape of the steel triangle in sand so that there was a 3-dimensional void in which I could pour the molten metal.
Right.
The liquid bronze glowed like hot lava as I poured it into the sand to take the shape of the triangle. The bronze I used is similar to that found in some guitar strings and bells, and this thing sounded a lot like a bell. And check out how awesome this looks in slow motion. When I do the chime, you can see the metal vibrating to create the sound. Totally freaking rad. I got some copper wire and tin.
You're right. There you go. There's some cool videos from the Terry Nee says, cool dude. Cool dude. Yeah, cool dude. Yeah, roll. That's cool. So there you go. Who don't like us seeing stuff get burned or melted with a solar death ray right here on BF Live. All right, guys. Well, it is 2:41 where I'm at here on the East Coast of the United States. That means we got 20 minutes to kill. So I got more stuff planned. So why don't we do it? I'll roll this element and let's get into some more fun with BF Live's internet shite. When I see random pictures, photos, or articles, just random stuff, I'd like to put it in a pile and present it to you right here in this segment. That's right, folks. We're coming up. We're making our way to the end of this episode of BF Live, Stream Show 174. Thanks for putting that like, share, and subscribe, and for the most generous super chats and tips and gifted memberships from all you people. You are a great community, and thanks for giving me somewhere to do a show every day of the week. I love and appreciate you all. Let's do some BF Live's internet shite. Scott and Bobby Nick, you know, I like showing this guy Corbin Millette, who likes to terrorize his parents, right? I got a collection of them because he's been on a tear lately, terrorizing his parents. In this first one, he's going to replace that nice Harley that he got him. He already lathered it up with peanut butter the one time, Scott. Well, now this time he's going to replace his dad's Harley, this sweet ass Harley, with a little girl's bike, and he always does it when he has to go somewhere. So let's see how Dad reacted to this on internet shite.
with a little girl's butt.
Last week I replaced my dad's truck with a Flintstone car, so it only made sense for me to replace his Harley.
Oh, what the fuck? Why? It's always when I got something. Dude, I don't have time to play your games today. Baby doll, you're gonna sit in the back. You know the rules.
He always waits for him to have something to do, Scott. He doesn't just go, come out, Dad, and see what I did in the garage. He always waits for him to have to like go do something normal, and then he finds this shit, right?
Yeah. Right.
Hop on it, I'll give you your bike back.
Oh, look at that.
Replacing my dad's Harley
There
with
you
a
go.
little girl.
That's my first little fun piece of internet shite I have for you right here. Okay. But so, and you know, Scott, it is rare that he kind of pisses off Dad, right? Normally Dad is down with the gag when he's not the butt of it, right?
Right.
And Mom's normally the one pissed off. Well, in this next one, I think he has an opportunity to piss both of them off, Bob, because on this one he's going to putting hot sauce in my parents' cookie recipe. So let's check this out.
No, imagine hot cookies. I don't know.
Let's see how if that actually carries through, Bob. Whoop, actually. Went the wrong
Putting
way.
hot sauce in my parents' cookies.
Every now and then my mom will make cookies. My dad's fat ass can never resist them. Well, today I made the cookies, but I added a little bit of spice in them.
Did your mom make cookies? She forget how to make them? Seriously, this thing's burnt to shit.
Uh-oh. Got a clue right away. Smelling it? Why the fuck my mouth?
No wonder they were burnt to shit. My mouth was hard as shit.
Putting hot sauce
All
in my
right, so you got
parents'
Dad on those
cookies.
two, Scott. Normally he gets Mom, but we got two of them with Dad this time. Uh-oh. Well, you know, Mom isn't going to stay out of trouble for too long, Scott. So this next one is called Putting Soy Sauce in My Mom's Stanley Cup. That's those fancy kind of insulated cups that everybody's carrying around. It has to be, you can see it right there on the counter. He put some soy sauce in it. So I'm sure Mom gets thirsty. Let's see. All right. I see your private message back there as I play this one.
Soy sauce in my mom's Stanley Cup.
My mom just went upstairs. She's gonna be up there for a little bit. So right now I have a
It looks
small
like Coke.
break to play Block Blast. If you don't know what Block Blast is, the best way for me to relieve stress.
This is another way
chill
he
when I
makes
have a
money,
little bit of time.
Scott.
It's the best time killer.
And Bobby Nick, you know, we talk about all the money he seems to have to pull off all these elaborate bits and buy all these machines and
Right.
things like that. Well, I think this boy has got some serious sponsorship game going. This is Corbin Millette. If you ever want to see this on your own, he's on YouTube.
And I know a ton of people that use it from all types of ages. My mom's about to get back down here, but if you know somebody with ADHD or a lot of time on their hands, tell them to play Block Blast.
Don't make a goddamn mess while I'm gone. You hear me?
Oh, there's the cup. She's drinking it. There it is.
Why would you do that? You're such a freaking asshole. Why would you put shit in my cup?
Don't be so mad. Have some Block Blast.
See, Mom knows what pays the bills, Scott.
What are you doing?
You're right.
Putting soy sauce
There
in
you
my
go.
mom's
She knows what pays the bills because that boy, they must have heard because she didn't fight anything on that, did she, about playing Block Blast?
No, I got a feeling they're consummated, confiscated.
Well, that too, yeah, that word. All of the above, yeah, compensated, confiscated, all that. Whoa, cool, dude, says our friend Tierney. Cool, bro. All right, well, I got a couple more for you right here. Because he's not done yet. You know, it's the holiday season. It's Halloween, right? So what else what does a family need on Halloween but pumpkins? Maybe not this many pumpkins. Filling my parents' kitchen with pumpkins.
My parents' kitchen with pumpkins.
My mom loves going over the top for fall and Halloween decorations. Well, what screams fall spirit like having your own pumpkin patch?
The fuck, dude? Are you stupid? Fucking dirt all over these things.
Oh, yeah,
man.
mine ain't gonna like the dirt.
What?
Take that. Put that on for when mom comes home.
All right.
What the f, Corbin? Like, what the actual... What the fuck is that, Brent? Like,
Wait a minute. He's got one on his head.
I'm not cleaning this fucking shit up. I'm done. Done. Stop fucking...
Filling my parents' kitchen with
There you
pumpkins.
go.
My mom loves...
Mom got violent on that one, Scott.
Yes, it is.
Got a little violent on that one. All right. Let's see. He's not done yet. Oh, actually, We did that one. I think I did this one right here. That might be all. I don't know if that's a new one I have for you. How about? Okay. Well, I do have one more piece of internet shut I want to show you. I want to show you what the world's smallest working excavator might look like. There's a story about some guy that made the world's smallest working excavator. So let me show you that clip real quick, because this actually can go out and like dig up dirt and stuff. So let me show you this little piece of video I have for you. And I got one more segment. Yes.
Is this what would have maybe dug Bob Libby's swimming pool?
Maybe, because if you see the size of this might explain a lot. This might be similar to a size. Let's check this out. This is the world's smallest excavator, maybe digging up the world's smallest pool, like Scott says. Check this out. It's wild.
Introducing the Nanotrax N320, a tiny, fully functional, radio-controlled excavator. The N320 features 6 channels: boom, bucket, dipper, swing, and independently controlled tracks, mirroring its full-size counterpart.
Pretty badass toy, ain't it?
Yeah, it's badass. You gotta really like
Over
the
the
big
past 2
holes there.
years, I've rigorously
Yeah.
designed,
Oh.
tested, and refined the N320 you see here. The Nanotrax
I think this is along the lines of the world record, Scott. I think he was going for the world record smallest
Ground
working
up in my
excavator.
garage. From CNC machining to injection molding, I've refined every detail to create a miniature excavator that not only looks like the real thing, but performs like one too. The Nanotrax N320 comes packed with features for a true-to-life experience. Its electronic slip ring allows endless rotation, so you'll never lose track of your position. The rechargeable lithium polymer battery provides up to 30 minutes of runtime, with easy charging via USB-C. The N320 arrives in a durable hard case for safe and easy transport, along with the controller and everything you need to get started. And if accidents happen, the N320 is designed with repairability in mind, including a spare parts and tools kit for quick fixes.
Honey, can I have some sugar?
Look, Tom Gully. There you go. We need this for Bob Levy, guys. So you don't have to use handfuls of sugar anymore. Look, you can feed your dog with it, Tom Gully.
Man, imagine if we were kids again and had that. That'd be like the greatest toy.
That would be cool.
My brother-in-law.
There, and he says great for litter boxes. There you go. It's called the Nanotrax.
What's that with your brother, Scott?
My brother-in-law's got a it's a little bit bigger than that. It's about like he's got an army tank and it shoots BBs, like a BB gun.
Really?
It'll hurt you. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Army tank.
Well, that's pretty badass. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed those kind of just random kind of things that I find. Then when I find stuff that's kind of cool or interesting, I show them in this segment right here, BF's Internet Show. I have had so much fun with you guys here today. I will let everybody know that Scott Fitzpatrick did dip out early. He let me know backstage that he's got some business to take care of. So that's what he's doing now. So thank you to my bro, Scott Fitzpatrick, for joining me here every day that you can right here on BF Live. You know I love and appreciate you, bro. Have a good weekend, and I'll be seeing you around in the chats and everything, Scott Fitzpatrick. But don't fret, folks. It is 9 minutes to the top of the hour where I'm at here on the East Coast of the United States. 2:51 where I'm at right now. But I got time to fill.
We're still doing it.
We're still doing it. I love y'all so much. I love working my way up to the ish, or at least getting close to the ish as possible, and many times going over. Hey, Bobby Nick, I think I presented you this thing last week. We did it once when you weren't here, and we did it once when you were here. I think we need to end this kind of show and end off the week with some musical inspiration. So what do you say we get into some jams from Mr. Chicken?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Come on now. We need some Mr. Chicken to rev us up and get us going through the weekend. So let's jam. For those of you who've seen it or haven't seen it, let's enjoy some more. This is Mr. Chicken. We're going to enjoy some songs from the famous loves you right here on BF Live, and we love Mr. Chicken too. Lady in Red by Mr. Chicken. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got this one. Next one. I know Tom Gully, and maybe a lot of you will recognize this one. Cyke Labs says chicken scam. He's using his computer to do this. It's not an actual chicken. Why you got to give up our ancient Chinese secret there, Cyke Labs? Why you got to ruin the fun for all of us? Do we say that your videos aren't really Bob Levy? No. Okay, no, we're having fun here. Let's see. Choke that chicken, says Terry Nee. Yeah, choke your own chicken, Terry Nee. I'm not going to choke a chicken, but I'm going to show you another selection from our friends, Mr. Chicken. And lest anyone think this is not real, pay no mind to what our friend Cyke Labs says. He might just be a little jealous. This is thoroughly an authentic chicken right here on BF Live, Bobby Nick. Lest anyone think it's not. And I have some more to prove it right here. Can a not real chicken do this? WBFL, I hope you enjoyed this 2 days of programming I've done for you this week. We're going to have fun 5 days next week. Right. Would you be chicken?
Jealous. You should be jealous. Clyde.
Oh, they got harmonies, Bobby Nick. What you know about harmonies? Thank you, Mr. Chicken. Doing their version of the Doobie Brothers classic. Listen to the music right here on BF Live. Okay, folks, I have one more Mr. Chicken selection for you. Here we go. I got one last one. And we're gonna end on a good note, hopefully. Bobby Nick, here we go. Gash is throwing out the signs all the time. Listen to the music all the time, says Donkey Kongington. How you doing there, Donkey Kongington? Thanks for checking in today. What's up? Listen to, whoa, Bobby Nick dipped out. Wait a minute. And now it's just down to me, folks. You're stuck with me because Bobby Nick dipped out. Maybe he's got to go somewhere. Thank you to my friend Bobby Nick for joining us today because he's not even backstage. Thank you, Scott, Bobby Nick. He can't take all of Mr. Chicken, but I got one more for you. Hey, Clyde, I got one more for you right here on Mr. Chicken, and then we're going to pull this train into the station. But here it goes. This is, well, I'll just let it play. It's self-explanatory. Sending out an SOS message in a bottle. The Poultries right here. That was the Mr. Chicken segment. Barbecue sauce bottle. Message in a barbecue sauce bottle, says our friend Donkey Kongington. The Poultries instead of the police, says Tom Gully Show. Donkey Kongington lets us know, I've been a lurking. I'm on the prowl. On the prowl. He's on the prowl right here on BF Live. Terry E knows that Bobby Nick and the boys gave me an Irish goodbye. And with that, I'm not going to give you the Irish goodbye, but it is time for goodbye, folks. Because there you have it. It is 2:58 where I'm at here on the East Coast of the United States. That means we have done 3 hours of live, original, hopefully fun and entertaining content for all you great people. Thank you for joining me here every day on BF Live. This has been Stream Show 174. I hope to see you Monday for BF Live Stream Show 175, making my way quickly to 200 shows right here. And it's all thanks and because of you guys. So thank you all very much. I love and appreciate you all so much. I really enjoy and I love doing this more than anything basically I can think of right now. So thank you all very much for entertaining me and me entertaining you, if you will. So how about this? I don't have no plugs to do for Bobby Nick. I will let you know that he said he wasn't going to do In the Lounge today, but you can probably check Bobby Nick tomorrow in the Lounge. You can always check them Tuesday, Thursday, on Saturday with No Filter and Andrew and Friends. Their links are always running in our chat. Scott Fitzpatrick walk-in videos, Bobby Nick 1978 on YouTube, Bobby Nick's Rumble. It's all in the chat, so check it out before you leave it today. As far as me, folks, I will be on Replayables tomorrow night at 10 p.m. East on the Levyverse channel. That's Bob Levy's channel right here on YouTube, where we drink, smoke, laugh, joke. We spin the wheel, we watch fun videos, and we have a lot of fun on the Bob Levy channel on the Levyverse with our host, Chris Abels. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all there tomorrow. I will see a lot of you tonight in the Perry Caravella live chat, like Space Nerd, and many of our good friends that are in the chat today. So, for Bobby Nick Havens, for Scott Fitzpatrick, and for my great, wonderful chat family, I love and appreciate you all so much. Please keep coming back for BF Live and tell your friends that no one has more fun in the midday than we do right here on BF Live. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend, folks. But we are out of here for now. I love and appreciate you all, and I'll see you again real soon right here on BF Live.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.